Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Heat Ray Vision podcast. This is one of your co-hosts, Hav, and with me I got Hector, also known as C&6.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And on my other side I got Mario, also known as Jazzy.
What up?
And today we have gathered to review the newest film that just came out, Bob Marley, One Love.
One people.
One Destiny.
Did he say that? Is it one people? I thought it was one heart.
No, he says one heart.
Okay. He says one
he,
heart.
he messed it up.
Fuck.
Hey.
Redo.
Messed it up. But yeah, guys, so we're here to review the new Bob Marley biopic movie. But before we get started, we want to remind you guys that you can follow on all our social media platforms. We got it on TikTok, we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got Facebook.
Yeah, everything.
And if you guys want to listen to our podcast, we're on multiple platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on SoundCloud, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, where you're probably listening to this right now. But if you want a little more easier segue to all of our platforms and socials, you can go to the heatrayvisionpodcast.com, and that'll direct you to our link tree. Yep. You'll see all of our social medias, all of our platforms, and our individual socials. So you can follow Mario at Just Jazzy. You could follow Hector at Seeing Six. You could follow me at Havis Flying right now. So we have our individual.
But he's flying right now, not
like
not later, not later, or like right now though. What do you? I don't know if he's do that. What are you talking about?
guy from you made that joke.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't done Jaws on my knob lately.
Oh, that's
Hey,
fact. That's fact. You haven't done that in a while.
Like in real life, you haven't done it.
No.
In real life,
Hey, y'all said it.
no. In
That's
real life,
crazy.
In real life, he
Y'all
does
don't
it.
think before y'all
No,
talk.
shut up.
No. What?
What are you talking about?
Why you want me to be quiet?
Oh my God.
Whoa! How you want me to
Whoa.
be quiet about it? That's crazy.
That's crazy, but he can't even keep quiet, bro.
Dude,
Look at.
What are you gonna say? Go on. It can't be worse than the bite of what? 23.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just laughing at him.
No, you're gonna say something. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
I was laughing at him.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, man.
All right.
But yeah, man. So Hector does want to give a little quick shout out though, because we just launched something not too long ago, right?
Oh yeah, our Discord guys. Follow our Discord, man. If you're into video games, movies, TV shows, comics, man, manga, man, I don't know, anything, you're welcome there. Follow our Discord. It's gonna be at the top of the description. And not only that, we're reviewing Bob Marley, and unfortunately, we're not going to be reviewing Madam Web. And guys, if you guys don't follow our Instagram, follow it at Heat Ray Vision Podcast. I post polls on there where you guys could decide what we're going to review, especially if it's like 2 movies in 1 week or something. And I put up Madam Web, and I put up Bob Marley, and obviously Bob Marley won, and it was close actually with because I had the option. I said Madam Web and Bob Marley, and I put both. And both was like second place, man. Some people wanted us to review both. But unfortunately, guys, Bob Marley won. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And we could give like a little small, we could give our rating for Madam Web here, fuck it, in the beginning, and like a little small thing.
Like a quick thought.
Is it non-spoiler?
Yeah, not spoiler.
For the Madam Web, I'm talking about.
Yeah, for the Madam Web and Bob Marley, yeah.
All right.
So just really quickly, guys, we're not going to take up too much time.
Yeah.
You
What's funny though is that
What's up?
there is no such thing
What?
as a spoiler section for Bob Marley, because it's based on a true story. So like all the things that happen in the movie are to be known. You feel me?
That's true.
That's kind of. I just realized like.
That's true.
Have
But
we
let's
done
just
that-
do it.
Have we done that in the past?
I don't think so, because I think the first
Like movies based on real life.
I don't know.
It's one of those things where it's like
we
you can
didn't
go to-
review
You can go on
Elvis.
like on Bob Marley's Wikipedia page and like know all this shit.
Yeah, we didn't review Elvis. We didn't review that one. I don't
No,
think.
we
Oh, okay.
And I think that was the only one.
Other biopic
I
we
think.
did?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But
But
yeah.
okay, so you said at the end we'll leave Madam Web, like quick thoughts and a rating.
We could do it right now.
Oh, you want to do it? Just get out of the way right
get
now.
it out of the way right now. Fuck it.
All right, I'll go.
Because I know some people wanted to review. We wanted to do both.
wanted to see. Okay, so just real quick, guys, we're gonna give our quick thoughts on Madam Web, just what we thought, because we did unfortunately a double feature today. I wouldn't say unfortunately, it was whatever. It was Hector's idea, surprisingly.
Yeah, man.
So he's like, "Fuck it, man."
Dude.
So what we did was we got an 11:45 a.m. showing of Madam Web. Then we chilled for an hour. After the movie ended, we had an hour to kill, so we just chilled for a bit. And then at 2:45 is when Bob Marley started. So we did 2 movies in one fucking day, bro. It's crazy.
Mario was out of it, bro.
Dude, yes, bro. I'm tired, bro. Like I'm
kind of sleepy too. Bro.
yeah, dude. I
I'm
was
not gonna
driving
lie.
on the way here, bro, sleepy as hell.
Yeah.
So it was fucked, bro.
That movie, man.
But shit, bro. Anyways,
Yeah,
I'll start it off,
rating,
man.
quick rating,
I'll start it
final
off. I'll
quick
just
thoughts.
say, Madam Web, man, I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw the trailer, I didn't really have high hopes for it because it's another Spider-Man villain bullshit spinoff. installment in the Sony Spider-Man universe that they're trying to launch. I knew the movie was going to be trash because the last 3 movies have been trash. And walking into this movie, already just like the first few pieces of dialogue that you hear in the movie pretty much set the fucking tone, bro. The bad acting, the fact that none of the characters have any chemistry with each other, the fact that you don't really care about any of the characters. There are some shots in the trailer that mislead you to think that, oh, like that's what the movie's going to be about, but it kind of isn't in a way. I won't spoil it, obviously. Dakota Johnson does all right as Madam Web, but I'll be honest, she resembles nothing like Madam Web that I know from like the 90s TV show or from the video games and stuff like that. I don't know why she had to have a completely changed origin story than what it is in the comics. Like I would have preferred to just to be a Spider-Man side character like she always has been, not make her the main fucking character. Thankfully this movie had no like post-credit scenes, so like we didn't have anything to like stick around for. We just fucking dipped. The villain is forgettable. He was dubbed most of the time because his lips would barely
what
fucking
the
move.
fuck was up with that?
His lips would barely move.
His lips was barely moving. He was like quiet, right?
Yeah.
Like it looks like it was like he was whispering, but then the dialogue was like loud.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that was about, but he was
shit was
forgettable.
so stupid.
I didn't really care about the villain. I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't
CGI
care
was
about
bad,
anything.
too.
The CGI. I mean, obviously, visual effects. Come on now, it's always going to be bad with these fucking movies. And the
acting was bad, man.
The acting was bad. Like I
was
said
bad.
earlier, the script was just whatever. This kind of felt like it was a 2-hour long movie. You fucking feel it. It's the runtime's kind of boring. Takes like all these little side plots that you don't really care about. To be honest with you, and honestly, the best thing to come out of this movie was Ben Parker.
Oh yeah.
When that one character was like, "Oh yeah, Ben Parker over here," I was like, "Whoa, that's Uncle Ben. He's young as hell."
Shit, right.
So like, I was honestly like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, Uncle Ben." But the rest of the movie, man, I could give less of a fuck, bro. Is it worth the movie ticket? Fuck no. Save your guys' money.
Don't even watch it, man.
We saw it in Dolby. You're like, Hob, you're dumb as hell. Y'all spent $25, but like we got that A-list shit, so it was free, y'all.
yeah,
You
we
really
got the
think we're
A-list.
gonna pay 20? Fuck that. But I would say save your money. I would even say it's worth a watch, guys. Let's be honest. Like this fucking Sony Spider-Man verse is fucking dead, bro. Like it's fucking the Venom movies, Morbius. It's all trash. Like these movies gonna be trash. Craven's most likely gonna be trash. I don't know if they're still making El Muerte
No.
with
they
Bad
scrapped
Bunny.
it.
They
Oh, they
scrapped
scrapped
it.
it? Oh,
But I
they
mean,
scrapped
I'm
it.
sure
I
that
didn't
one was
know
going to
that.
be trash too, guys. At this point, I had already given up on this Sony universe after Morbius, and this just solidified it. Like it, I cannot no longer look forward to anything Sony puts out Spider-Man related unless it's Spider-Verse with Miles. Feel me? And I'm surprised that with the direction that Sony's going with these movies, I'm surprised they're not fucking up the Spider-Verse movies, but they are fucking up these other movies. So I'm surprised what's going on there, but just keep doing what you're doing, man. At this point, bro, it's one of those things where it's like, y'all should, I'm gonna sound harsh, but it's like, y'all should just give up, bro. This fucking universe is failing.
Well,
it's not gonna launch. You guys should just like give the fuck up. And I know you guys won't because you're greedy bastards. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
The only thing that Sony's doing right now, where they're on top and they're winning, is the Spider-Verse movies and PlayStation. Other than that, Sony's fucking washed up, bro. They're fucking failures.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, bro. I mean, the only reason why they are doing this, Hav, is remember when I told you that they have that rights,
and it's fucking stupid.
They own the IP over to 900 Spider-Man characters or something, and they say
insane.
that they have to release a new movie like this every 5 years and 9 months, and if they don't, they lose a big portion of their portfolio of the IP, and so that's the deal that's happening with them right now, and that's the reason why they're just. Oh fuck it, man! We got to do this, and there's no effort into it.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Fuck it, and then they actually when the things that they do put effort, it's when it's the main Spider-Man shit.
Yeah,
like you know, the
man. I don't know, man, but I just didn't
Yeah,
give
bro,
a fuck
yeah,
about it, bro. To be honest, coming from me, bro, I gave this movie like a 3 out of 10.
A 3 wasn't it? Didn't you say a 2?
No,
Chris Moore, you said a 2. Yeah,
no.
I think both of you.
Mario said that he was
said-
stuck between a 3 or a 2.
I could have sworn both of y'all said 2.
And I said, and I'm gonna, but my official rating is I
Yeah.
gave this movie like a 3. It's very dangerously close to a 2. I might as well just give it a 2 because like I don't give a fuck, dude. Honestly, I don't even care.
You know, and if you guys have been listening to us, man, you know how Mario and I, we've been like trashing on Silent Night and shit, and like
Yeah.
I enjoyed this one a bit more than Madam Web, bro. And so so what is it? What's your rating then?
What'd you say? You enjoyed what?
Silent Night a bit more.
Oh.
than Madam
Oh,
Web.
okay, I was about to say you enjoyed Madam Web a bit more than
Because
this
you
time.
said I enjoyed this a little bit more. I was like, what's
Yeah, I said
this?
Silent Night. I said I
Gotcha.
enjoyed Silent Night a bit more than Madam Web.
Yeah.
What was your rating?
I
Gave it a 3.
Yeah, I
Or-
gave it a 3.
Yeah, but then you said, you know what, I might as well give it a 2. So I was just.
Oh,
clarifying.
I mean, I don't know. It's 2, 3. It's around that area, y'all. Fuck it. I'll give it a 2 because I'm pissed.
All right, I'm gonna put down.
What about you?
I'm gonna put down.
I'll give it a 2.
down.
You know, it can't be a 1 because Sydney Sweeney got big titties, but you know.
Oh my god, bro. This man. This man did
I'm just kidding. Actually, to be honest, Sydney Sweeney, hey,
What?
of all of them, like when you see you see it in the trailer, their Spider Woman costumes. Hers is fire because that one
The other costumes were shit. Like,
they were whatever. I'm sure they're comic accurate, but that one I know from the comic. Like that's a comic book accurate one. The black and white, like the Venom looking suit. That one I was like, oh cool, that's from the comics. I like that. But other than that, it's like I don't give a fuck, bro. Even like Dakota Johnson as Madam Web, like is not even blind in the movie, and she never sits in that little chair. In the comics, she sits on that little like web throne.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
how she
yeah.
always sits on that throne, and that's her life support. That's what keeps her alive. And in this movie, it's like she's walking and seeing and shit, and it's like fuck that, bro. That's not Madam Web.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I'll just give this bitch a 2.
All right.
Fuck that.
What about you, Mario?
Oh God, I don't even know where to begin for this shit,
No,
bro.
just
It's just
have you
quick.
said everything? Have you
I
just
just say,
give your
man,
rating?
everything shit. Just know that. I'll give this a 2 out of 10.
A what?
2 out of 10.
Oh, 2.
Everything's just shit.
I'm gonna give it a 3, guys. Yeah. This
2,
is-
2, and 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. Put
That's
that down,
crazy,
Mario.
man. Worst of the worst movies of 2023 is gonna be a blast, bro.
2024.
2024, I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a blast. Hey, man, so far, bro, the only movies I have that were like mid or bad so far this year has been this and Night Swim.
Not Zone of Interest,
No, that came
Oh,
out
no,
last year.
but it came out. I think wasn't it like a premiere or some shit in a theater last year, but then it came out worldwide or nationwide this year.
That I don't know.
You can maybe fact check that.
I'm gonna
and,
look it
And
up.
if that's the case, what do you count it?
Probably.
Do you count it 2024 since it released nationwide? Or do you count it when it premiered like at a festival? Like for example, like Past Lives, remember that? It premiered at like some festival.
No, it came out last year. December.
Really though?
It came out May 19th, 2023 at the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah, okay.
And then later that December is when it released nationwide.
Oh, okay. So, shit, okay. I was off. All right, yeah, never mind then. Okay, yeah. So 3, 2, Madam Web, save your money, bro. Don't even watch it.
Yeah, bro. Oh, I'll just wait till it's on streaming. No, bro, just
Like,
don't
don't even
watch
watch
it.
it.
Don't
Just
even watch
don't
it, man.
watch
Oh,
it, bro.
let's talk about as we were leaving that couple. Remember that?
Yeah,
As we were
yeah.
walking, as we were leaving, guys, we're walking down. These 2 older couples. This lady was saying, "Hey, like I'm a geek, I prefer a geek. I could tolerate things, but this movie was just terrible." And I thought it was pretty funny. Like she says that, and I just turn to her. I'm like, "Hey, I agree with you guys. Like, I definitely agree with that, man. It's not a good movie."
Hector. No, well, Mario had left. He had used the bathroom.
yeah.
It was just me and Hector. We were walking out the movie theater, and she says that, and it's funny because I turn around. I'm like, "What?" And then Hector's just like, "Yeah, you know what, guys? I agree. As a matter of fact, if y'all want to check out our YouTube channel," and he handed him a business card.
You'll see a review later.
Yeah,
Damn.
the fucking Hector gave him a business card. Like, when'd you have time to print those out? And he's like, "What you mean, huh?" And he walked off. I was like, "All right."
I had them ready all the time.
Yeah, bro.
No, guys.
You know what I should tell them?
I probably should.
I should tell
though.
them how I finessed the movie theater.
What do you mean? How'd you? Oh, dude, I didn't know you planned that, bro.
Yes.
I thought you just did
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like just cause.
No.
Go ahead, bro. Give your life hack.
My
AMC,
life hack.
AMC hack.
That's funny as shit. So real quick, guys, I know we're taking this intro's kind of getting a little long, but just real quick. So when we went to go see Madam Web, whenever we go see the movies, I always got to get a drink and popcorn. It's
He
just
said,
my
"I always
thing.
gotta." No, you
I
haven't
kn-
though. But you don't always gotta. Like,
Oh,
there's been
okay.
time. There's been times where you haven't though. But all right, anyway.
Yeah, but I
But
mean,
it's the A list though. Free
Well,
upgrades and shit.
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Take advantage.
take advantage, bro.
Yeah.
And so what happened was I got my large popcorn and my large drink, and I'm eating my popcorn and I'm just drinking my soda. When the Madam Web ended, like I said, guys, we had an hour to kill before the showing of Bob Marley started. So we were all in the movie theater, and we were all sitting on this little bench, and by the bench is like a window, and I left my Sprite Zero on that window. I just left it there, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it here so that when we come back, it's still there. Hopefully, no employees throw it away. I can just go and refill it before the movie starts. And it's funny because what we did was we dipped. We left the movie theater. We
Yeah.
went across the street to a Walmart.
Yeah.
And then we just came back. And when we were coming back, we go up the escalator to the movie theater, and I saw my soda was still there, and I was like, "Bleh." And I took it and I showed the guys. He's like, "Wait, what?" It's like, "Wait, how was that your soda from earlier?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro." And Hector starts laughing because he's like, bro, like, why didn't you just bring it with you? And I'm like, Hector, what are you, dumb, bro?
I didn't know. That's true.
Come
I
on,
didn't know.
girl. As
That's
soon as
true.
I leave this movie theater with this drink in my hand, it's considered outside beverage now.
Yeah.
And you know they don't let you sneak in beverages or snacks or nothing.
Yeah.
But like, how can it be outside if it was always in? What you mean, girl?
That's dumb as shit.
How can it be outside when it was always in?
That's so funny, bro.
That's funny as shit.
Even when I'm out,
only OGs will know that inside joke, man. Fuck, dude.
But yeah, bro. So
Well,
I
listen,
left-
you know what? Because we did have some new people, man. Go listen to our Secret Invasion review, which is Hav and I. I think that's where it originated, right?
Yeah, that's where it came from.
With that meme, when I'm out, I'm in.
when I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm in.
in.
That's
yeah.
funny. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's what I did. I finessed AMC because if you think I'm gonna go over there
That's
to
crazy,
the
bro.
dude in the counter and spend another $6 on another large soda because I threw my other cup away,
Yeah.
why?
Or you know what you could have done? You could maybe finesse by saying, "Dude, I accidentally spilled my shit. Like I spilled it on the floor."
But they would have seen me like they would have seen us leave, go down the escalator, and then an hour later come back.
That's what we got to sneak. We were like, "Oh shit! Like, are they looking?" That you know. But no, I guess you're right. You're right. It's too much.
But yeah,
I thought like they were gonna throw it away, bro.
I thought so too. I'm like, it might not be there.
Yeah.
And if not, then I'll have no Sprite
For the Bob Marley.
for the Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I saw that it was still there, yeah, girl.
And your popcorn was there too.
I threw that away though. I didn't give a fuck. But yeah, I just dumped out the old Sprite. I refilled
Don't we get
that
free
bitch.
refills on popcorn because of our A-list?
think so, yeah.
you do.
That's fire.
My shit was still half full.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, and then but yeah, man, my Sprite, man.
Yeah, right. Okay, so listen.
Finesse.
So I know, guys, we've been taking so much time. Before we get into the Bob Marley, I do want to say a few things. Shout out to Francis, man. Shout out to you. I actually want to mention this to you guys. He gives like a recommendation to us. He says something that might be fun is to post the same questions the listener asked on the Q&A episode onto the Discord server or IG stories. You can even encourage people to submit audio or video submissions. You, Francis, you want to be the first? Hey, man, once we do our Q&A again, we're going to do that. Hey, go ahead, submit. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, if you're listening to this right now, and I'll probably announce it either way, so in case you don't listen to this or whatever, I put it in the top of the description in one of our emails that you could submit audio or video footage or whatever, and we'll play it for you guys. But yeah, that's a good suggestion, bro. I was telling them.
Real.
Not only that, I want to shout out fucking Kevin, bro. I want to shout you out, Kevin, man. Shout out to you, man. He sends me. So obviously, if you guys have not listened to our Q&A episode, go listen to it. We talked about Kevin before, how he sent a video and how I wish that we could. How he said we should screen record it and post it up and shit like that, right? And unfortunately, it was sent through the Instagram like videos or whatever.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really.
It's like Snapchat.
Yeah,
Where you
know.
only open it once and you can't replay it.
Exactly. So he sends me another video. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I mean, it's just him driving in his car. It's nothing crazy. So I'm not gonna put it up, but I am gonna play the audio because he said he doesn't care, right? And I want you guys to listen to this because this shit made my day. It was funny as fuck. But yeah, this is Kevin, man. Shout out to Kevin.
And I'm listening to your Q&A right now, and I could give a shit if you screen record my shit, to be honest with you. I could give a fuck. But there was one time I was listening to your all's podcast, and I forgot which episode it was, but I got a lot of rednecks out here, like a lot of old people.
No, hold on, stop. It's like you're fucking it
I
up.
forgot which episode it was, but I got a lot of rednecks out here, like a lot of old people, and one of them came up to me. This is some old man. And he's like, "What the hell are you listening to?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this like superhero movie podcast stuff." He goes, "Well, goddamn boy, you need Jesus." And I was like, "I guess." Well, see ya. It was the goofiest shit. But anyway, yeah, man. Keep up the good work. I'll see you.
Oh man.
I like how he just took it. I guess.
It's like, I guess, man. Fuck it. He's like, "Come here, boy. I want to talk to you."
It's like your John Marston out
For
here,
real,
bro,
right?
telling him
That's
to
how they
get
be at over
fucking
there, man.
Jesus.
You know what that reminds me of? Like, it reminds me of I think Outlast, like Outlast 2, where like they have like that accent and like You're like in a rural like area. Shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's
That's the DLC, right?
I'm trying to remember.
That's the only
bro.
rural area there was in that game.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. And then, oh damn it, Kevin! I was about to show you your
wait.
other videos.
Oh, I know what you mean, man.
He sent. Oh yeah. I remember this photo. So he also sends another photo because he's told me this, and same thing with Sweat, man. But Kevin, he says that on long days, really long days, he likes to re-listen to our Cape Shit podcast episodes, and he sent me a picture saying, "Hey, long day," and it's the top 10 best and worst superhero castings that Javi and I did, and we feel bad, man. Don't worry, more Cape Shit content coming soon, man. It's just been rough right now, trying to get some things in order. And but it's coming, bro. It's coming. So shout out to you, man. And then he sent me another video. It was through It was through the Snapchat feature again, and I forgot what it was. You guys remember what it was that he said? I just showed it to you. That video, the new video he sent me.
Oh.
Do you guys remember? Fuck, I showed it to you guys, and it just
now?
disappeared. Just now, yeah. But after the video, after the
that he was listening to the
The
Q&A one. No,
And
not
then
the
he-
Q&A one. It was that he said that he
the James Gunn DC universe,
and
yeah.
he said that he was also like us, worried about Joker 2 being a musical. Though he said fun fact though, Joaquin Phoenix is actually a really good singer because he played Johnny Cash in a biopic of his life called Walk the Line. So he's like, as far if there's going to be singing involved, Lady Gaga can obviously sing, but Joaquin Phoenix can also sing as well.
Oh yeah, that's what he was.
That's
saying.
what he was
Yeah,
saying.
Okay,
But
exactly.
it still doesn't convince me, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that movie being
I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But anyways, bro, shout out to you, Kevin, and for the next Q&A, I'm gonna definitely say that you guys could submit video recordings or whatever. I mean, you could send it through Instagram or email. I mean, it doesn't matter. But if it's gonna be like a long like question, then probably email because I don't think you could send that long of a video or like through Snapchat or not Snapchat, Instagram. But we'll let you know, guys. So shout out to you, Francis, for the suggestion, bro, and then shout out to you, Kevin, man. Re-listening to our shit, bro. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah, bro. At this point, he probably like says the words with us.
Yeah, right. Like some account and shit. Some account. But dude, can you imagine like with him just doing his job and shit? Hey, you, come here, boy. Fuck you listening to there, boy. You know, it's like, what the fuck, man? What the hell going on? You know?
Hell no.
That's funny, dude. I actually want to go over there and see what the fuck is up. Like,
What the fuck?
what the fuck is over there, Kevin, man? Like some
Like
horses
every
and
video,
shit.
Every
like,
video you send, bro, looks like a wasteland.
like Mad Max. Like, what's going on, man? Why are you laughing, Mark? Come on. Like Mad shit.
Hey,
Mad
and
Max.
so right now we're gonna get into the Bob Marley review.
Oh yeah.
But I do want to
Release it
say
somewhere?
that at the end of the podcast, I do have some questions that.
Oh my god, what kind of questions? Are
Is it Marvel?
I don't know. One of
If
them-
they are, we'll save it. We'll save it for the Q&A pod.
well, if we wait too long, it's gonna be irrelevant. It's shit that's happened recently, literally in the last week.
I think we could save it. I think we should save it. It's fine. Even though they would still want to know about our thoughts. I'm assuming what? Fantastic Four, Deadpool,
And Deadpool.
Yeah, okay, guys. So listen, guys, we'll talk about that more in the Q&A pod that we're gonna do at near the end of this month. And don't worry, have that remember.
I haven't
I'm gonna
saved
forget. Yeah, okay. Because this is a Bob Marley shit. We got the intro out the way. Bob Marley. I don't want to jump into fucking superhero shit at the end. So okay, yeah, we get okay. We're good. So Bob Marley, man. Let's start it off, man, with the non-spoiler section. I guess Javi's technically right. I mean, if you know who he is and stuff, you know. But just to be safe, we'll just talk about the overall good, the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. Right? And so I guess first off, man, was the trailer, man. I guess I was looking forward to it. I never really watched movies like this. Like, what are they? Biopics?
Biopics.
I don't really watch movies like that at all. The first one I saw was Elvis, and you convinced me to see that. I think did you see it before me, or we saw it together? Yeah, right. You saw it before me, and you said, "Yo, bro, it's really good. We got to go see it." And we went to go and see that one, and it was I think it was after that one we saw Black Phone, or was it the opposite?
Before.
Oh, we saw
Isn't that
Black Phone
crazy?
first, and then
The
Elvis.
two biopics we saw, they happen to be double features.
That's crazy. That's
What?
true.
The biopics
Yeah.
we've seen were always double features. Like the day we seen, it was
Oh,
always two movies we saw.
yeah.
That is crazy.
Or
What
maybe,
the fuck?
maybe it's a.
And then we met that cool cop that night.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think we talked about it in the review, but right and shit. Like there was cops in there, man. And we're like, yeah, man.
Did you guys review Black Phone?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
Phone we did. Yeah.
We probably did. We probably did talk about it. But yeah, I think that was the only biopic that I saw was Elvis, and I think I gave that one a 9, and I really liked it. It was definitely entertaining. So when I saw this one with Bob Marley, I'm like, hey man, I like the music. I don't know much about him, like personally. I just know his music, and I knew that he was like impactful and stuff.
An icon.
Yeah, right. So I was interested. I was like, all right, cool. And plus, it was fucking Gravik from Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
It was him. And he did really good, man. I was like, yo, holy shit. Like, he got the accent down and everything. It was pretty good.
One of the big reasons I wanted to go see this movie was because, I don't know about y'all, but when I went to middle school, a bunch of kids that I would go to middle school would
wear that,
would always wear,
what is it called?
They would always
Rasta color. Is that what it is?
That,
the Rasta, the hoodies or some shit.
Yeah, that. But I also like just going on like social media, like Facebook and shit. Like people would post a lot of pictures about Bob Marley.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How much they loved his music and shit. Like some of the kids would have their profile picture as like a picture of Bob Marley with like a quote that probably wasn't even from him.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, damn, like all these people are really fucking with this reggae guy, but I don't really know shit about him. So
Yeah, don't you remember they would wear those hoodies too?
Yeah,
those knitted shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So when I would finally saw the trailer to this movie, I went to go see it. Like, what's up? Like, what were these middle schoolers on about, bro? Let's see, was he actually that good? That's why I wanted.
I like his music. I liked it, man. I was vibing. I was all shit.
The music is
I'm
chill. It's laid back.
I'll put it on right now, girl.
It's laid back, bro. I do want to ask you guys a question.
Oh yeah.
So like, how many points does this movie lose because they didn't play "Don't Worry, Be Happy"?
I mean,
weren't they wasn't it in the trailer? Didn't they show that in the trailer?
No, it just shows him, I think, coming up with the song. Like, don't.
I could have.
Well, no, that song. Okay, so that song. Right,
Yeah.
Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah.
That song's called "Three Little Birds."
Okay.
Oh, that's what that song's
Yes,
called?
the song I'm talking about is the "Don't Worry, be happy."
Oh,
that song.
He made that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
I didn't know
Are
that.
you guys upset that this song was not at all brought up?
I mean,
Like how many points does this movie lose?
I don't think. you know what's gonna lose a point?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
No, what do you mean? Oh my god!
We'll get there. We'll get
This is a
there.
serious matter.
No, we'll get there. But
Fine.
first let's discuss this.
I'll say for me, I didn't know that was his song to begin with, but now that you mention it, I know how big it is. But
yeah,
it is big,
and
yeah.
it's funny because like when you hear that song, like everyone posts that song everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's always that song with like Bob Marley's picture on it and shit. So I just thought it was weird
that they didn't have it. That they didn't put it. What?
You know why though, right?
Why?
It's not actually his song.
Oh wait, for real?
It's not Bob Marley's song.
Whose song is it?
It's another guy who goes by the name Bobby McFerrin. That song is
the one that they played in the movie, is that not him?
It is him.
Isn't that like the one that he was singing? I know that one, and I know the one you're talking about.
Exactly.
But I had a feeling that wasn't like him.
It's not. The common misconception is that the song "Don't Worry, Be Happy" is by Bob Marley. That is the biggest misconception in like the music world, is that song was written by Bob Marley, and it's not. Because it's kind of this reggae song sung by a black man with dreads with a reggae accent. People thought it was Bob Marley. So a lot of times you can go on YouTube right now and look up "Don't Worry, Be Happy," and you'll most likely find a music video, like a YouTube video uploaded by just an uploader, not like a music label or nothing.
Yeah.
And it'll literally just be a big ass picture of Bob Marley smiling, and it's that song, even though it's not his song and it's not even him on the song.
Yeah.
So that's a big common misconception.
Why is their song so similar? Isn't it the same lyrics?
No, this one's
I'm talking about the "Don't Worry About a Thing" like that. Isn't that the same thing as the other one you're telling me?
No.
Like,
well, I guess the same message, but it's not the exact same lyrics.
Can you what's the lyrics?
Because the one that's in the trailer
Yeah.
is called "Three Little Birds."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's that's like the "Don't worry about a thing."
I know that one. Yeah.
Because every little thing is gonna be
yeah, I know that one.
That one. But the one I'm talking about is the
"Don't Worry."
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's because I
Be happy.
let me lick my lips. It's the one that goes. That one.
Don't be dramatic, you Disney princess.
My fault. My fault. My
Come
fault.
on, is it really that bad?
My fault. My fault.
But we be laughing, I still don't take them off.
You're being a little princess right now, bro. Whatever. Sorry to the listeners, guys, if that happened to you. Mario freaked out, Hey, better acting than Madam Web, bro. What the fuck? He like ripped out the headphones out his ear. Whoa.
Nah, bro, that would fuck me. Like, and I have bad hearings, bro. No, you're good,
but that's the song.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and that's not from Bob Marley.
Yeah,
even though a lot of people think it is, and I bet you all those fucking middle schoolers I used to go to school with probably thought it was from him too.
Oh yeah, probably.
Fucking losers.
I always got confused. With those two songs. Like I'm like, oh shit, like this one doesn't sound like the other one and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, damn, bro, that's fucking crazy, bro. But okay, so that was like a trick question. You don't lose any points. Yeah,
I wanted to see if you guys were all in that bandwagon because I was.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't know.
I was until I went to high school and I had told my friend. I had a friend at high school named Peter, and I was like, and I had found out that Bob Marley didn't actually write that song. It was written by some other guy. Mm-hmm. And I was telling my friend Peter, I was like, hey man, like I just found out that like Bob Marley, man, like he's got a song that I was listening to that I thought was from him, and it wasn't. And he cuts me off. He goes, Javi, I swear to God, if it's the song, if it's that fucking song by Bobby McFerrin, I'm gonna kill you.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, it was, bro. And
I believe him, bro.
I was like, no, it is. Yeah.
No, Mario was like, no, Mario. Okay, so you don't know the story. Hold on, relax, because you didn't. I was gonna add on.
Wait, what story?
Because I know you told me about this friend, and like he was into like, can we should say? I mean, he's not gonna listen to this.
I don't think so.
He was on like psychedelics and shit, or like whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's why, Mario. Chill out. Like,
he's like, I'll fucking kill you if it's.
Bro, he was on drugs, bro. So you never know.
And
man.
I was like, yeah, it is. And he's like, you're a basic bitch. And then we just kept driving.
Call me basic. I don't eat leftovers, bitch. I don't reheat my reheated B-dubs, bitch.
I don't
exactly. So how am I basic? You dumb hoe. That's crazy, bro.
I'm elevated.
Elevated, right?
That's funny as shit.
I don't use the stairs. I use the elevator. Escalators.
Yeah.
Feel me?
That's funny as shit.
Hey, man.
All right, so what do we go to next? That your little complaint about how that one line in the movie.
The one line.
Oh yeah, in the trailer, man. In the trailer, at the end of the trailer, he says, one what is it? One love, one heart, one destiny. And he doesn't say it in the movie. And it's like, what the fuck? I like that shit. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
I wonder why they cut it out.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. What the fuck is up with that, man?
They do that in trailers, man.
I was waiting for it too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it. I'm like, oh shit, where's the part, dude? They're gonna be like, dude, why the no, dude, you can't go back to Jamaica, buddy. And then he says that line or some shit. That's what I was expecting. Mm-hmm. But hey, it is what it is, man. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. So that loses a point, bro. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not gonna lose a point.
All right,
but,
now what else?
What do you mean?
It's because y'all were laughing. It was like, no, we'll get to that.
That was that.
No, there was one other thing I could have sworn that was getting brought up.
No, it was that because you asked
your
me.
Question.
No, because you
your
asked
trick question, and then there was that.
No, because you asked, hey guys, how many points does it lose for not having that song? You mentioned that song, and I said, I'm like, shit, I don't know, but I could tell you one thing that would lose a point for me, and it was that
Oh,
line.
I thought there was something else that Mario brought up or something that you were gonna say.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Oh.
But I mean, speaking of Mario, what the fuck, man? What'd you think of the trailer? You like biopics? You don't fuck with them? What? Like, were you hype? Nah.
No, I enjoy biopics.
You were hype for Madam Web.
I was not hype for Madam Web. Fuck no.
Dude, Mario looked like he wanted to kill himself after the movie, dude. It was so weird.
That movie sucked the life out of me that day.
Like he wasn't talking and shit, dude. Like it was like weird as fuck.
Because legit, weird. Bro, it was just a waste of time,
dude.
And y'all can't argue that. Because it was. But either way,
I think all three of us were on our phones for a while.
Huh?
I think all three of us were on our phones.
Oh hell
yeah! I was replying to texts and checking emails.
Me too.
But but to bring it back to the biopic shit. No, I've always enjoyed biopics. I've seen a couple of them growing up. My favorite has to be Bohemian Rhapsody. That one's good, man.
Yeah,
that one I really like a lot. Elvis I did enjoy along with this one. So off the trailer. I mean, I didn't know
I didn't biopic. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I guess.
Oppenheimer.
That's more a creation of the bomb, not really his life.
Biopic.
Well, even though we see part of his life.
Well, it's still a movie about the guy.
Yeah.
So would you like? Would that fall in that category?
I would. I would.
All right. So Bob Marley's the third biopic I seen.
But what's it called? I didn't know a lot about Bob Marley. Obviously, I knew how big he was when, in terms of impact he left on the world, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, I was looking forward to it. The trailers already had me hooked. I wasn't expecting much. I was like, all right, I expect this to be good, decent, or good. I mean, compared to Madam Web, this shit's a masterpiece, man. I mean, I don't know what to say.
That's funny.
That's crazy, bro.
It's facts though. But no, man, at the trailer it had me hooked. I wanted to go see it. So yeah.
How do you want to? Can you give a quick synopsis on the movie?
So basically, this is a biopic of Bob Marley, but though it doesn't do what most biopics do, in which that it tells his entire life story. We already see him when he's already been an established artist. He's already had some albums put out. He's very well known everywhere, especially in Jamaica, where he's from. And it centers around a short kind of few years of a period where he is basically making one of his most greatest well-known albums, which is Exodus, which is which is like a 10 or 11 track long album that has songs like Jammin' and Three Little Birds and One Love and all those other songs. And basically we see kind of like him in the making of this album, and through the making of this album, like through studio recordings, we kind of see his life play out. We kind of see him traveling, doing a world tour based on the album, and we see him performing a peace concert. It all leads up to this peace concert that he wants to give, because Jamaica's going through some really tough civil war political times where there's like a war going on. So it's a lot of like all these different things kind of wrapped into one, but at the center of it all is just Bob Marley kind of going through those short period of time.
Yeah, and trying to unite the people. And stuff.
I got a question.
Yep.
Mainly for Hob, because I'm assuming you've seen more than just Elvis and Bob Marley in terms of biopics.
I think so.
So like, because you just said this movie, it's not a typical biopic where it begins with the beginning, like childhood up until where he gets famous. It picks up when he is famous.
Yeah, he's already been established.
Do you like that? Do you like when biopics do that? Because low-key, I can enjoy it, but I think I like it better when
you see how they got discovered.
Yeah,
how they get their start. No, absolutely. And there's been a few, like, okay, so Bohemian Rhapsody does that. Elvis does that. There was another biopic that came out that's really good called Rocket Man.
I haven't seen that one.
That one's good. That one's on Elton John.
Yeah.
Who is the really famous piano player dude. He's the one that wears the really funny, he's the gay guy that has the really funny sunglasses that he plays on the piano. So he's a really good singer. He has a lot of great songs. His movie was good too. For me, bro, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say it makes the movie inferior. I mean, not really. I guess if it's one of those things where it's like, I want to know more about him, then you kind of get disappointed because you don't really see how. But then again, the movie did have flashbacks where you do see him as a kid and how he gets into music. So in a sense, you do kind of get not how he got his start, but like you find out about his parents, what happened as a kid,
and how he got like his record deal,
how he gets the record deal, how he gets into music. Like you get little flashbacks of him when he was younger. But I think in Mario's case, he's asking in the sense of like Elvis, where it kind of showed him just starting out, like he was putting out like one or two songs on the radio, and it's like,
that would be cool.
This song was slapping.
Yeah,
but then we see how like Tom Hanks, right, the manager guy, signs him on, and he goes on a tour, and he kind of grows, and he starts performing in concerts, and he starts going into drug problems, and he gets a wife, and then he does his comeback because he was, he was washed out, and like when you see kind of like how his rise and fall or whatever the fuck. In that sense, I wouldn't say it makes this movie inferior, but like I said, it's one of those things where if you wanted to know more about his life, then I can understand why maybe you were disappointed. Like, I don't know shit about Bob Marley. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, then the argument can be made if you don't know so much about Bob Marley, why you seek out the movie?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, unless you're a fan of the artist or whatever, like, why go see it? That's how I think of it personally. You know what I mean? I wouldn't consider myself a fan of Bob Marley. I know a few songs, but I don't know his whole catalog. I don't really listen to him like that. But the trailer and just the overall vibe and plot is what hooked me. So that's why I went to go see it.
Yeah.
So I can't really critique this movie being like, bro, like I didn't see his rise to fame because like really, because it's an artist that I don't really listen to and I'm not really that invested in. It's not that deep for me.
Yeah, it would definitely been cool.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Oh, another biopic, Iron Claw, is that one? Does that count? Or no?
Yeah.
Or is that more about the family?
Well, I mean, it's about the family. It's a wrestling family, the Von Erichs, right?
Yeah.
But it does center mostly on Zac Efron's character, who's Kevin Von Erich, who's a real life wrestler. So I guess you could say biopic, sure. Yeah, right. It does revolve around on. It's mostly around the family, but it does center as Zac Efron as the main guy. So I would say Right. I would say it's one of those things. I don't know. Maybe there is not the same, but in my mind, it's like if it's a movie based on a true story, then it's a biopic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or more so, or it's biopic because it centers on one person. That's the thing too. So I think the distinction is that a biopic is when it's based on one person, like Oppenheimer. But Iron Claw is a movie based on a true story.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's how I would differentiate this. And this movie would fall
another
under the
biopic
biopic.
would be Conjuring.
This
Dumbass.
Hell no.
Hey man, supposedly it's based on true.
No, but
true events.
no, yeah, okay, I get it. So anyway, we're back on the whether we like that this movie skipped like him becoming on the come up, right? In the flashbacks.
Like I
Go
said,
ahead.
for me, I didn't think it was a big deal.
For me, it's funny because you said you didn't mind it because you weren't a fan already of Bob Marley.
Oh,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan either. But the reason why I love biopics is because obviously I know who Bob Marley is. We all do. We know how big of an icon he was.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him. Out of the fact that he's an icon, I would want to go see that
and see how he got his.
and how he got there.
That- yeah, I guess so.
that would just because I'm not a fan doesn't mean I
Yeah, like
wouldn't
Elvis.
want to see
like
it.
I really enjoyed Elvis because of that. Like we saw like the rise and downfall, the whole thing, and yeah. But to be honest, like even though I would like to see that, I don't think it ruined the experience for me in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do a good job, I guess,
with
because
those little flashbacks.
with the flashbacks. Not only that, in the beginning of the movie, they put text and they literally tell you what the fuck is going on. Hey, Bob Marley's already established. There's a whole Jamaica got its independence from what was it, Britain?
Great Britain, yeah.
And then there's a whole political war going on. Jamaica's on the brink of civil war and everything. So they do explain like what's going on in the very beginning of the movie. So you could just jump right into it. But I could definitely see why, even for like hardcore fans and even newcomers like us, why I think if they did it the way they did, where they start from the very beginning, it'll be beneficial for both. You know what I mean?
But like I said, this movie did include flashbacks, so in a sense,
they did.
it's like
in a sense they did.
we
yeah.
still included it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess in Mario's case, he wanted it chronologically. He wanted those flashbacks to be the beginning of the movie and be the rise, which
Yeah.
I understand too.
Yeah, I'd like that. Another biopic. Kills the Flower Man. No?
Yeah, based on a true story. Not really.
I won't
care.
consider
Paranormal Activity.
I wouldn't consider it a
Dumb-
biopic.
You're dogging. That way you're pushing it.
What do you mean, bro? Paranormal Activity is based on a true story, girl.
What you mean, girl?
It's
I
based on a
used
true
to.
Because
story,
the
bro.
budget was $5 and it made it look like
Blair Witch? No, it's not. I'm fucking around. No, but I just want to make okay because
Here's a fun question.
Okay, you go
what's
ahead.
a biopic movie you'd like to see?
okay.
A movie about someone's life that you would like to see. It could literally be anyone. Just like make it fun, I guess. I don't mean.
Yeah.
I don't really mean like For
Oh,
me,
that's
for me, it'd be Dead Mouse.
Dead Mouse?
Why not? Yeah, why not?
I mean,
bro?
yes.
I'm thinking about it more seriously.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm doing. I can't
This
think
man
of a
is
fun
like-
one.
Hey, I mean, while you guys are thinking, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's
Yeah.
been set photos that was released on the internet. They're filming the Michael Jackson biopic right now as we speak.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
I seen
cool.
those,
I want
yeah.
to see that.
Yeah, they're filming it right now. They got his
Awesome,
nephew
bro.
to play him.
Awesome.
And there's been set photos. I can pull it up. You guys can see. He actually looks just like
This
young
was
Michael.
weird. I
bro.
think I thought of mine.
We got to. Okay.
All
go
right,
ahead,
what'd you?
Mark.
All right, what's
Jackie
your,
Chan.
Ooh, that's a good
good
one.
one.
Because
that's a
like
good
when
one.
he was coming up, bro, there was like no. Well, no, there
that
was,
movie,
there
that
was-
motherfucker would make like 5 movies a year, bro. Have you seen his filmography?
That would be
Jesus
raw.
Christ.
And like, dude, Jackie Chan is a beast, bro. Doing his
he's
own stunts and
fucking-
everything, bro. He's a fucking
Dude.
legend.
yeah, dude.
That'd be cool, man. It'll just be called Chan.
Chan.
Yeah, just Chan. Just Chan.
Hell no.
That's the biopic one.
Okay. Oh, when is this coming out? The Michael Jackson one.
I think it's next year.
next year. Oh, okay.
The one on the left, Hector, is Jafar Jackson.
Jafar Jackson. The one on the left?
Yeah, this one.
That's right. But yeah.
Oh, my fault. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, dude, that's literally Michael Jackson on the left. But,
it's because
yeah.
I had to twist. I had to turn like.
Oh my god, he really does look like him. That's low-key scary.
That one picture they shared on the internet looked fire. Like,
No,
oh,
that's
man.
cool though. We definitely gotta watch that. But no, that's a good question. I can't think of anything, man. Like, can it be Master Chief or some shit? Like,
No, because he's not a real person.
what do you call that? A video game pick or something?
A video.
a videography. No.
A videography. What? A fictional biopic.
That's an actual word, videography. That's
be
literally
funny.
just recorded and shit.
Hell no.
No, okay, you said Jackie Chan. I don't know, man. Fuck.
It could be anyone, man.
I don't know, because it's like, I thought of Jason Statham, but it's kind of like, come on, man. It's just Jason Statham. Like, I feel like there's not really that much anything crazy on there, man. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. I guess I'll have to pass.
Fuck it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you got another one, fuck it. Fill in for me.
What I say? I said Dead Mouse.
You said Dead Mouse.
At the show.
You said Dead. Loki, I guess Skrillex. Fuck it, man.
Yeah, right.
That'd be pretty
You would be
interesting.
really good. Stan Lee.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
Didn't they do that, though?
No, that was a documentary about like his life. A documentary. I'm talking about like in movie form.
Oh, sorry, biopic.
Like an actor
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
play him and shit
Gotcha.
in the movies. Like I don't know, like Tom Holland is young Stan Lee.
Oh my.
dumb.
That'd be
No, Mario, look at me. The Rock is Stan Lee. the Rock is young Stan Lee.
That's funny.
No,
That's
not
funny.
not the whole Stan Lee, young Stan Lee.
Young Stan Lee. That's funny
funny
as
as-
shit. That's funny. Hey, speaking of Tom Holland, did you see that the guy
What's
who
up?
created Danny Phantom, the cartoon?
Oh, he wants him.
He said that if they were to
yeah.
make a live action Danny Phantom, he
wants
said
Tom
hands down, Tom Holland's got to play Danny Phantom.
Oh man.
Fuck that.
Oh my god.
Fuck that shit. Anyways,
Hey man, I don't give a fuck, man.
Anyways.
This girl getting clapped, bro. Like
that's facts.
that's crazy,
That's
bro.
facts, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Would you let that slide?
Dude, I know, bro. Well, like obviously, okay, I'm an average Joe, right? So like, it doesn't matter what I think, right? But if I was like Tom Holland's level, bro, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, dude. It's I don't know, man.
But it's just a movie, though.
Yeah.
Like she
Bro,
doesn't.
it's just a movie, but you know what's not fake? Like them kissing and shit. Like that's not fake. Like that's actually
That's
real.
That's why I wouldn't
Crazy.
date any actors, bro. If I was up
Dude,
there.
I
wouldn't
that's
date
what I'm
actors.
saying, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
bro.
it is what it is, bro.
people
And then-
who-
I mean, speaking of that, right? I know you guys, like the whole meme that we always talk about. We always talk about Jenna Ortega, man. That whole
That movie she did with Bilbo Baggins.
wish I didn't see that shit, man.
He's talking about a clip, yo. He didn't see the movie. He saw the clip. He
No,
saw
I didn't see the movie, man. I saw
Yeah.
the clips, bro. And man, come on, man. Like, why, bro? Like, she better than that, bro. She better than that. Why is she doing 304 activities on like
It's
some
a
movie?
That's her character. That's what she does.
Yeah, but why
Yeah.
that movie? Like, you know what I think?
picked it.
Dude, no, you know, fuck that. No, you know what? They reached out to her and like that fucking weirdo, whoever director's a weirdo. He's like, yo, bro, I want Jenna Ortega, bitch.
To be honest.
I mean,
To
you're
be on
not
this shit, I
lying.
wanna see that
When
shit.
the trailer came out, I remember watching the trailer.
I don't blame the motherfucker, but dude, nah, man. I'm actually
No.
pissed on her.
No,
bro.
it's
Not gonna lie. I
funny.
was like, bro, why are you
You-
doing
you
this
gonna
304
piss on
shit,
her?
bro? No, oh my God, Javi.
You were saying?
You're crazy, bro.
I was about to say when the trailer came out and I saw it, I was like, "Yo, this shit got approved in like modern day Hollywood." I would go to the comments and they were saying what Hector was saying, like how this shit get approved, like how the movie like.
No, I
this-
don't care about. No, I know what you're saying. The controversy is that it's some old fucking guy
Yeah.
with some 20-year-old chick doing crazy shit. You know, even though it's legal, it's obviously legal, right? Me, I don't really give a fuck. Cool, do what you got to do. You guys are grown adults. Cool, right? My thing is the issue is like, why is Jenna Ortega doing crazy shit like that
Hey,
on
man,
the on the fucking film, man?
That's her, bro. She picks her project.
I know.
She,
Listen,
at the end of the day,
I know-
she has to
listen,
okay.
I know we're average Joes, right? We don't get. Like, it doesn't matter what she. It doesn't matter what we think. We are basically like we're peasants, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The money that she's
Yeah.
making and stuff. We're peasants compared to that whole scene. We get it, but it just sucks, man. And I'm gonna be honest. I know, and even though I know this doesn't matter. I know this doesn't matter what I'm about to say. But if I was at that level, like Tom Holland and shit, like I'm gonna be real. I don't think I'd be able to take her seriously. Like, damn, man. It's a
In the
done
movie,
deal.
she's
It's a done deal,
in the
bro.
movie she's supposed to be 18.
Oh shit!
yeah, see, that's why it's even more controversial.
Oh, okay, but she's actually
Yeah.
20 or 21, I think. But
Yeah, something
life,
like
yeah.
that.
oh, I could see that. Okay, so
I,
she's
remember,
18.
I remember
and then-
seeing the comments like, "How did this get approved?" I was like, "You right."
So
Like,
she's
how
so
did
she's
I watched the trailer? I was like,
she's
"Yo,
eight,
what the
so
fuck?"
she's 18,
In
and
the
then the
movie.
guy's like in the 50s, bro.
the guy's like his
Like my own father
professor.
don't even have white hair, bro. That motherfucker has gray hair, bro. Like what the fuck? Yeah, okay,
It-
okay.
it-
You know what? I could see it.
It's a movie that definitely shocked me when I saw the trailer. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? This type of movie
Yeah.
is really getting approved."
I heard. Is it
I'm-
out? Yeah, is it out?
I'm pretty sure. It's
I heard that
out,
bitch
yeah.
flopped.
Yeah, it flopped. It didn't get
Thank
the
God,
review.
bro. We winning. Thank God it flopped. Same thing with Matt Webb, bro. 6 million first day. Domestic box office first day, man. 6 million.
Yeah,
That's
that
crazy,
shit was-
bro.
The director's a female.
Oh shit, she's probably. Oh, you know,
For
no,
Madam
bro.
Web or for
She-
Jenna Ortega? movie?
Jenna Ortega. She's probably lesbian because there's a lesbian scene with Jenna Ortega and some girl.
Fuck.
They be making out.
God damn it!
You
Now-
saw it?
Now I gotta watch.
You haven't seen that clip?
You know, he said, "Now I gotta watch."
No,
it."
Jav, you haven't seen that
the
clip,
whole movie. No.
I miss. Oh, yeah.
bro. You haven't seen that, bro. It's another clip where I don't want to see that. Like why is she doing that, Jav?
I have to watch the movie now.
I've been
No,
trying.
just watch that clip, bro. Just watch the clip. You don't even watch the movie. Fuck it. It flopped.
I
But
actually,
you know what's not
when I-
flopping this fucking movie, man? Bob Marley, man. Let's get back into it. That's not. This movie did not flop. Okay. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we talked about the whole biopic situation. So this movie, guys, like I said, we already talked about it. If you're expecting to see the very beginning, right, and it goes from like his unfortunate tragic passing, I guess you're gonna be disappointed, right? Because it starts off him already established, but there is flashbacks of him in the past and stuff, but it doesn't really flesh out his early life that much, right? But overall, I thought it was good. The acting obviously was great, dude. The visuals, the music, man, it was fucking great. And it was just the overall great experience. I mean, I don't know if I can't really say that there are like any negatives, right? I guess a little nitpick, and this is on me. It's not on the movie. Is that sometimes I couldn't understand their lingo. You know what I mean? It made it seem where, you know what it reminded me of? And I don't know why GTA did this, right? Because I was thinking, dang, I need some subtitles, man. There are some parts where I can't understand their lingo, and that's just on me, right? And in GTA 4, Nico Bellic, right? You play as him, the main character. You have a friend that you meet, and his name is Jacob. And, dude, his Jamaican accent is strong. And you want to know what's fucked up, too? When you have subtitles, they literally write the subtitles like if it's Jamaican. Like
The way he's saying it.
The way he's saying it, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm over here as a kid, bro. Javi, I'm over here as a kid. I'm like... I'm a kid. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying right now?
Bro,
all I understand is bomb cloud. Like, I'm like, oh shit. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean, Mario? Can you look that up? What does bomb cloud mean, man? What the fuck going on? Because like this whole Jen Ortega is bomb cloud. So, like, you got me fucked up. That's what's going on, man. The fuck?
But I know what you're talking about.
Like, you know what I'm talking about, dude?
Subtitles is literally what he's saying.
I know, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand him.
It's just the equivalent to like douchebag or motherfucker.
Oh shit.
That's what it is.
Oh well, bumbleclap, man. Fuck it. But listen, bro, like I was just a kid, bro. I'm like, dude, I don't understand this motherfucker. I gotta turn on the subtitles. Sorry, Jacob. I know you're my dog. I put on the subtitles and it's all like written, like I was saying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You know what he's talking about? Have you seen that?
Dude, I don't
We'll have
remember,
to show
bro.
you a video of Mario. That shit's funny as fuck.
Have you played GTA 4?
I have, but I don't remember that.
You don't remember?
Nah.
Damn, man. Heavy ass accent. I would say his accent was heavy, like stronger,
bro,
than fucking Bob Marley and all them and shit. Also, I didn't know that Bob Marley, his father was white.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either. He said that in the film.
In the movie,
so I'm assuming that's real. That's true.
Well, yeah, it's gotta be.
I guess maybe that's why he's like a bit light skinned and shit. But I had no idea, man. I had no idea. But anyways, okay, so let's okay. So we talked about the good. I mean, let's talk about, I guess, the overall characters, how they were written. What did you guys think about? Let's talk about Bob Marley himself, right? Motherfucking Gravik from Secret Wars. Even though Gravik did an amazing, I would say he did an amazing performance in the last part of Secret Wars. Remember? Not Secret Wars, Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion. And that shit didn't matter, right? Because we already know what. It's so bad. But anyways, he did really good there. And when I saw him for this movie, I was like, oh, you know what? He's probably gonna kill it. And he absolutely did. He got the accent down. I really believe his acting. Same with everyone else in this movie. What do you think of Gravik? I don't know his real actor name, man.
I forget.
I can look it up.
Damn, I figured Javi would know. Yeah, go ahead, Mario. But what'd you think of him and then the overall characters, Jav?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm more so with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, as far as Bob Marley himself, I feel like the actor did a good job of portraying him. But personally, I couldn't find myself really caring too much about the side characters. Like who could like his bandmates or
well, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, definitely.
The wife.
Even the wife.
Yeah,
wow,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just on that bandwagon of like I don't understand what they're saying. So like, how can I relate to them?
Oh.
Okay. I don't know. For me personally, maybe it was that. Mm-hmm. But other than Bob Marley, I just feel like everyone else just kind of was there. They all did a decent job, but I can't really say they crushed it. I don't know. To me, they were just kind of like, yeah, they were there. Mm-hmm. They were cool. But for me, Bob Marley was obviously clearly the standout.
Yeah. I would say the main characters was the wife and Bob Marley.
Right.
Everyone else was definitely just their side characters. But even then, I liked it. It's super difficult, man, because like I'm not a hardcore Bob Marley fan, because I can't really say that like, yeah, man, they captured it, whatever. But at the beginning of the movie, they did have one of his sons.
His son.
Right. Say, hey guys, I'm really proud of this movie. They did. I made sure that they really captured my father's legacy and shit. So, if he's approved it, man, fuck it, man, we approving it. But go, Mario, you found it?
I found it. Low-key fire name, Kingsley Ben Adir.
Kingsley Benadir?
Benadir, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He said Ben Adir.
No, it's Ben Adir.
Oh, Ben Adir.
Ben
Adir.
Adir, because there's a hyphen.
Oh, Benadir. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I say it as Ben Adir because I put that little pause because of the hyphen.
Ben Adir. Okay.
But
he did good.
But yeah, man, like I said, I really liked Bob Marley. It's just all the other characters I couldn't really find myself really.
I could say like I definitely felt for the wife. I could say that. I know you did. Mario, what about you, bro? Did you feel the same thing?
No, I do.
Or no, did you not really care?
I cared mostly about Bob Marley, obviously.
But
the wife was. I'm not gonna say I was bored by her, but the people I was bored by were like his bandmates.
I will say.
I
this
feel
movie-
like
okay,
they were involved pretty much
Yeah.
thoroughly throughout the entirety of the film, but like it's kind of like they never really expanded on them. Which I get it. It's more focused on
And I
Bob
feel like-
Marley, but if it's a part of his band, I feel like they should have just a little bit fleshed them out.
And I feel like in this movie, I'm gonna be honest, like as far as a biopic, it doesn't really do much to kind of progress the story. It doesn't really do too much. I feel like this movie kind of goes from how do I say it, like it goes from them like performing a concert to him getting shot up, which you see in the trailer, to him going to the record label and being like, I want to make another album, and then they make the album, then they go on tour again, and then it leads up to like
Yeah, they make Exodus.
they make the Exodus album, and then they do another peace concert at the end of the movie. Like, for me, I
And
just felt like I was watching certain events happen in like consecutively, but it didn't really feel like I was watching a story, if that makes sense. For me, it was like when you think of Elvis, you see Elvis's rise to fame, but in it there's a story. You see how behind the scenes the manager motherfucker was manipulating him and his money for him to get rich.
I mean,
And
we
then
kind
you
of
s-
did. Oh, you know.
Well, no, I get it, right? There was that, but
Yeah,
like, you
there
see
w-
how
yeah.
it kind of like, there was that scene where they suspect that he's up to no good, and then Bob Marley confronts him, punches him in the face, and all. And there's like the whole confrontation,
Yeah.
but that was literally it. Like, there is no repercussions to what happens afterwards. It was like that one scene. It was one of those things where it just felt like because it happened in real life, we have to film it and put it in the movie. But as far
Yeah.
as like the storytelling,
So you just think
what does it add on to the rest of the
okay,
plot?
with you saying that, right? Do you think that now maybe because you said earlier that when movies just jump right into where people already established that like you don't really care for. Now that you said this, do you think that it would have done a lot better if they actually did what Elvis did?
No, that
and
has
stuff?
nothing to do with it.
You don't think so?
No. What I said earlier and what I'm saying now has nothing to do with each other. What I'm saying is like that thing where like he suspects that one of his bandmates or whoever that guy was stealing money from him or some shit. I forgot what the confrontation was honestly about. What I'm saying is he confronts him, he punches him in the face and like stomps on him and curses him out. And the bandmates, whoa, breaks up the fight, right? But like nothing else comes after that. Like he confronts him and that was it. You don't see nothing else. Whereas like if you were to watch Bohemian Rhapsody, like you start to see how like how Freddie Mercury starts getting in with that other dude, that gay dude, and they have a relationship, but that other dude is slowly like making him like stray away from the band, and the band members kind of get tension, and they're like, Freddie, you're changing, bro, like this is not you, and he thinks
Okay,
that
I
he
get what
is.
you're saying. I get what
Like
you're saying.
certain plot points have
There's
to
no
like
follow up.
Maybe
yeah, like it doesn't
Yeah.
really do much that evolves the story. And
maybe
I
they
don't know,
just-
for me it's like maybe if I knew more who that manager guy was, I would give a fuck. But like you barely see him in the movie. Maybe if we saw more of him, or if we saw like another another scene with them or something, like following up with that, then I'd be like, okay, cool. But like there wasn't. And it's not just that confrontation scene. I feel like there were a lot of scenes that kind of do that. I feel like the only plot point in this entire movie that somewhat carried to the end was when he finds out that he had skin cancer. Because he goes to the doctor's appointment and then he kind of takes that with him because the band members find out, his wife finds out, and they have that one conversation together, and then like it's a year later and he's coming back to Jamaica and he's performing like a concert before he dies, you know. So you kind of have that mentality like, oh, okay, like now he's got skin cancer, so now this carries a whole different meaning, like what he's trying to do, make music and peace, and for the people of Jamaica. I feel like that was the only plot point that kind of carried through the rest of the story, but it happened so late into the movie. I would have liked to have seen a little more, like, just better storytelling, in my opinion. Because I will say that in a movie like this, like a biopic, where I'm just kind of seeing scenes happen for no reason whatsoever-ish, kind of does, I will say, the pacing of this movie, it being under 2 hours, felt a little longer. I did feel like the pacing was a little slow for me at some parts. I don't know. For me, I think it was cool that we see him, like, making that album in the studio, but... you know, and then we kind of get him like on the tour, and obviously any biopic on anyone, any band, any artist, they show that. But other than that, I wanted to see what was going on behind the scenes, and really, there's not really much.
And probably and I was about to say, what if they're just actually just wasn't much in real life, and they
I
wanted
feel like-
and they wanted to stay true to that.
No, they can't be, bro. Because like when you're dealing with stories with big icons who travel around the world, like there's bound to be some shit that's going on behind the scenes.
I mean, there was a whole like, I don't want to get too into the movie, like before we get into super spoilers, whatever. But the whole dispute with his wife, and I want to talk about that more in depth, like later.
Right. I wish there would have been more of that.
That's the thing. I mean, sometimes these icons, bro, they're just normal people, man. What if they just don't have that much going on behind the scenes?
If
you know?
there
what if it was just that? You
if
know?
there isn't, then
or
it
what if they just couldn't find out more? Because people just, I guess, didn't know. Maybe what if the people that knew him really closely didn't know about his business, or maybe they passed or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. And obviously the son, right? The son that we see in the beginning of the movie, he was a kid, so he obviously probably didn't know like what the fuck was going on behind the scenes.
Right.
So that's just what I think.
For
But
me,
yeah, you were
bro.
saying,
For me, bro. I don't see it that way. That's just me personally. I don't see it as like, well, maybe there was nothing. Like if there was nothing, then it probably shouldn't be included in the movie. Because now at that point, it just kind of feels like a pointless plot point that does nothing. My opinion, because there's that scene where he has that argument with his wife and they're fucking cursing at each other and fighting on the road of London, and then she kind of fucks off from the movie, and then she doesn't come back until later when she finds out she has skin cancer. Bob Marley is diagnosed with skin cancer. But for me, I would have liked to have seen more scenes or more tension, because you see like they're at the concert and you can see in her face like she's singing the lyrics, but you can tell she's uneasy because she's having tension with Bob Marley. But that's the only scene of tension that you see between them, because she then goes away. She's not in the movie for a while, and then she only comes back when she visits Bob Marley after she heard the news that he had skin cancer. I would have liked to have seen more just story details kind of portraying in the movie, in my opinion. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, what if there was no other, what if that's just what happened? Well, if that's just what happened, then why include it in the movie? Or why not risk making the movie longer and follow her? Like, where did she go when she left? Did she just go home? Did she stop touring with them? Maybe have a scene where she's back at home and, like, she's having a conversation like, oh, Bob Marley, like, he just changed and blah, blah, blah. Where she's talking with that one dude. Remember that one dude with the long-ass dreadlocks that went around his neck? Around the camp?
Yeah.
What if she, like, has a conversation with him, words of wisdom, where it's like, oh, maybe you should go see him and, like, talk things out. And at that moment, fuck, he has skin cancer. Let me go find him. You kind of follow her story where she went to, where she kind of gets this wisdom and advice to go see him again. That's things like that. Is that there's always...
That would have been cool, but like, let's say, but you're saying that, what if that didn't happen?
Then,
you know what I mean? That's my thing.
Nah,
like,
that's not an argument either, because a lot of these
Because what you're saying is, it would have been cool if, like, what if she went back to Jamaica, talked to that dude with the fucking, the long dreads, but what if that didn't happen?
But
dude?
the problem
is
is that it doesn't matter. Because a lot of these biopic movies will take the liberty of changing certain things to make the movie better.
But what if they didn't? What? Because you heard the guy, you heard the
I know,
son.
the guy-
The son was like, "Hey, I was there to make sure everything was legit as possible." What if it was the family that said, "No, man, don't do that. Let's just do it how it is."
Yeah.
And boom.
Well, then that's fine. But unfortunately, that makes for an inferior movie.
You think so?
Overall, I feel like, because there's not just enough story details for the characters.
But it's a biopic. It's not supposed to be. I don't think it's supposed to be like. To me, when I think of a biopic, it's like, oh, this is how it went down. You know, we're not gonna like. Sure, we're gonna change some small things, but we're not gonna add things that's not true. That's just how I see it, at least.
Right, but there's always going to be movies with biopics. There's always going to be controversy as to what things did happen and what things didn't happen. So that happens all the time with biopics. A lot of biopics do that.
Yeah, maybe the family just was like, nah, fuck that. You know?
Maybe. Or maybe it's the fact that, no, this movie's about my dad. It's about Bob Marley. So why should we follow any other characters if it's about my dad? But if you think about it, other biopic movies followed other characters. It wasn't just all about Freddie Mercury. It wasn't always just about Elvis. It wasn't always about Rocket Man. Like, it always focused on, like, the side characters around them, and it would focus on them too, because what they would do or say behind the scenes would affect the artist, or like, I'm losing money, or that person's stealing money from me, or so and so's been backstabbing me, or so and so thinks that the fame got to
okay,
me.
I get it. Yeah, you just wanted them like to be fleshed out more, like a lot more details.
Exactly.
But if that was the case, the movie would have been like long as hell.
Yes,
it'd been like 3 hours or 3 hour 30 or some shit.
Yeah, probably not that long, but I get what you mean.
Isn't it 2 hours?
It's under 2 hours.
Oh, I thought it was 2 hours.
It was like an hour 40 something, bro.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah, it would have been like 2 hours, maybe 2 hour 20.
2 hours something, right? With like a better like, if they had like a real like actual story kind of weaving all these scenes together, all these major events, like the concert, and
That's
then he gets
true.
shot at, and then he makes the album. If there was like a better story behind the scenes, like kind of like telling it, you know what I mean? Like the only example I can think of is Bohemian Rhapsody. Like you see how Freddie starts off with the band, how they meet, how they make all the albums, and how they break up. But like behind the scenes, there's always a bigger story about how like Freddie Mercury was letting the fame get to him.
thought of something.
And he was thinking, and like he was discovering his sexuality. He realized he was gay, and like it follows that girl that he had. And he's like, I like you and all, but I'm gay and I have no feelings for you type shit. Like it follow, and then he has tension with the bandmates because now you're drinking and doing drugs. This is not like you. Like behind the scenes of all these scenes, there was bigger shit going on. And I don't know. For me, I didn't really see like there was a lot of story being told.
I think
in the events that I saw happening in Bob Marley.
I think I have something that will support your argument.
Okay.
It's so in the movie there are some points where like he's touring and they don't really show a lot. They just show like pictures or like still frames of like, oh, now he's here, now he's there, now he's there. But there's no like in between, or maybe something's going on. Like maybe remember that whole incident that he had with his foot? Maybe we didn't really get any scenes of him like having some conversations like, dang, my foot's getting fucked up or whatever. I think we did. But no, at the end of the movie, I guess fuck it, man. We're already all right. I mean, yeah, if you know about Marley, guys, you probably know his story and shit. You probably know whatever. So I guess we're just jump into it. Even if it's spoilers, we apologize. I mean, you guys should know. I mean, I'm not saying you should know, but if you cared about him, you probably know, right? And the outcome. But the end of the movie, right, where he does the peace concert and he has the two politicians come up. They just show him at the concert, and then they just add text. Oh, Bob Marley did this, and they just show actual footage of him like dancing and him pictures of the two political men coming up. I think this what supports your argument is instead of doing that, they could have showed it in the movie. Where like, hey, I want to get these people. It's like, no, they don't want to. It's like, well, we're gonna make them do it and like come up with some type of plan and see how that happened. You know,
or another thing would be like, oh, Jamaica is like having a civil war right now after they got their freedom from Great Britain. Why didn't we see more of the?
Yeah, we didn't even see that.
In the trailer,
I thought that was Jamaica. Remember in the trailer? Remember when they're in London? I think it was London. They walk out and there's like the police people are like grabbing everybody and shit.
Oh, I know.
I didn't pay attention closely enough to the trailer. I just assumed, oh shit, is that Jamaica? Like what the fuck? And if that's Jamaica, how the fuck is Bob Marley just walking like normal?
Yeah.
I didn't look at it closely, but it was fucking London. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. And then like, if anything,
yeah,
like the only thing that you really see is like, oh, there's a bunch of just soldier people with machine guns carrying around, but you don't really see like the destruction or what kind of like. I wanted to know, what kind of bullshit was going down in Jamaica that made the Civil War go really bad, and I would have liked to have seen more of Bob Marley's music influencing the people of Jamaica, because you don't really even get to see that too much.
You see the world,
dude. Like, what if there's like a scene where like they're listening to Bob Marley and shit, and then like those motherfuckers with the rifles, they're like, what the fuck? And they just turn that shit off, and like, you know what I mean? Then the people are like, nah, fuck that. We got to spread this shit.
Yeah.
You know, or like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Scenes like that.
Yeah, like
layers to the story.
I get it.
And have shit like that. Like,
damn, I thought this movie was 2 hours. Sorry to cut you off.
Under 2 hours.
Then I felt it then.
I would say
I felt it then.
I thought the movie was gonna be more about his concert in the
because the trailers talked about that. He's like, like a peace concert and blah blah blah. So I thought, like Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm like, okay, so this is ultimately going to leave up to the Live Aid concert. I was like, okay, this is going to be a movie about shit going on behind the scenes, and it's going to lead up to that peace concert. But the peace concert is brought up at the beginning of the movie,
which shocked me, by the way.
Which takes place in like 1977.
Yeah.
And then the end of the movie, we've jumped a few years forward, and it's like, so like there really was no plot to this. There was no end goal. It wasn't so much like we saw the rise and fall of Bob Marley. We didn't even really see. The movie was really more like.
I think it jumped a year. It was just that year, I believe.
Really?
I think it was a year or two. It wasn't a few years, just a year or two. I think it was like 78 or some shit like that.
Because for me, bro, like I felt like what I watched, I saw this movie, and I feel like I was watching Bob Marley
highlights.
yes,
highlights.
It's what it felt
perfect.
Like.
That's legit.
It's that I was watching a highlight video. Like, oh shit, like here's him when he got shot at because someone like wanted to kill him for his music.
Yeah.
And then here's him coming up with the idea of wanting to make a new album. Oh shit, they're making songs that we're familiar with because it's songs from Exodus.
Yep.
And the guy like shows the artwork, and it's like, oh shit, it's like one of those. It's like it's like your Captain America from Avengers. You're like, I understood that reference, like because you just see a bunch of shit that you're like, if you're a Bob Marley fan, you know. It just felt like I was watching a lot of these highlights, but like without a real actual story weaving them together. is one of those things where it's like it just felt like they had to include it. They had to include it because it was based on his real life or something like that.
Yeah,
I would agree with Hop Loki.
So for me, that's why I'm just like, I don't know. Like I felt like would have liked a little more story. Yeah, it was cool seeing him make the album and songs that we know and like, you know, he went on tour, but like what is there more to it? Like if his music so much influenced Jamaica, why didn't we see more of that? Jamaican people at war, and then oh shit, but like blast that Bob Marley though, we're all vibing and shit, or like show how
we're jamming,
yeah, or show like how you said right, showing those two politician guys come up on stage, or like that whole like I want to get them to on stage, like that would send a message, and have that girl be like sometimes the messenger is the message or something like that. Like I would have liked more scenes where the messenger was the message, because you don't really see him other than a few scenes of fans like crowding around the car that he's in, like, oh my god, we're such huge fans. Like, other than just like one or two scenes of that, I would have liked to have seen more or something like that. That's my only thing, is I would have liked a little more story in this Bob Marley movie. Which, fun fact, I don't know if you guys knew this, I didn't know if this movie was going to be good or not, because on Rotten Tomatoes, it's sitting at a 30-something%.
I had it pulled up, yeah.
Why? I don't know. That's why I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought this movie was gonna be fire.
It's at 43% for the critic review, but the audience score is the exact opposite. It's at 94. It's at 94 for the audience.
I'm sure. But I was like, oh, "Man, this movie gonna be trash." And now that I've seen it, it's not fucking. I mean, then again, the reviews aren't saying it's trash. It's 43. I wouldn't say it's trash, but I do understand where the flaws are. It felt like what Mario said, right? That you were more so watching a highlight video, a movie of just his highlights in those 2 or 3 years, but in the behind the scenes there wasn't really too much story. There's a story, but there isn't enough of it that gets you maybe invested in the wife too much, or in the side characters or shit like that. Like for me, it was just kind of like, because Bohemian Rhapsody, let's face it, is a movie about Freddie Mercury, but because he's in a band, they show story plots of the other 3 band members, and they're a big deal. Kind of deal. I would have liked to have seen like a little more of a big deal with the wife or some of the bandmates, or I would have liked to have known what was going on with that manager dude that he confronts. Like there was one line where it's like, or like there's like that one scene where he suspects that he was stealing money. He literally just punches him and says, "You were stealing money from me." Blah blah blah. Like there was no lead up. Like there was no other scenes earlier in the movie where like you hear like someone witnessing him talking to people, or like someone like
there was one scene.
Yeah, I think.
I
was gonna say
but that was
scene.
it though. And then she doesn't even say like, "What's he doing over there?" Like they just kind of see him talking to some lady or some dude, and that's it. But like other than that, I would have liked to have seen a little more. Maybe like
there was a transaction that happened.
Yeah,
with that,
right.
With the manager.
But what did that transaction mean? You don't know until Bob Marley has to verbally say it. Because when he says it, in reality, let's break the fourth wall. He's saying that so us, the audience, oh, that's what he was doing. But a better movie would have had the audience figure it out for themselves, like, oh, that dude's doing shady shit. Because that's like the 3rd time that we've seen him meet up, like, hey, let's go somewhere private. And they walk off, and you're like, what's going on there? That motherfucker up to something type shit. But like the movie doesn't do that. It tells you. It's like that. It's like that thing you hear in school, right? It's better to show, not tell. I feel like this movie would told you that this motherfucker was up to no good.
Yeah.
Whereas like Bohemian Rhapsody, you could watch like there are characters you're like, that motherfucker up to no good, bro. But I figured that out. The movie doesn't tell you. I just see that the motherfucker's doing shady shit.
Yeah.
And later in the movie, I knew it. He was an op. Like he did something. He fucked up Freddie Mercury. Like he did something to ruin the band. I would have liked more shit like that. I don't know. I just felt like there wasn't enough story.
Yeah, I can see that.
So for me,
especially like, because I thought this movie was like 2 hours, but it wasn't. So I could definitely understand like
the runtime.
And they definitely had some time to flesh out the story a lot more. I thought it was 2 hours, and I was like, oh shit, like that was it. All right, cool, that was it.
Yeah.
But like I said, it could be the instance of maybe the family just didn't want to include other stuff.
Yeah.
They just wanted to show the good shit, and obviously they did show some more of the sentimental, like deeper stuff, right? Him finding out having cancer, a dispute that happens with his wife and everything. But yeah, I could definitely understand why they could have fleshed it out a bit more. And I guess, Mario, do you want to add anything? Because I actually do want to talk about some scenes and like just to clarify, right, what the fuck was going on. And that was with the dispute with the wife and then the whole manager situation. I want to talk about that more. Should we just talk about it now, or is that like considered too much spoilers? Like,
It's up
What
to
do
you,
what
bro.
do you think, Mario?
Nah, I think we should probably just head into our final thoughts and into the spoiler shit because the things I want to say are spoilers.
So okay, let's just give our rating then,
Yeah.
and we'll end it here, and then we'll talk more about specific scenes of the movies that we want to talk about ourselves, because like some things we might have missed or some shit. But yeah, so I guess let's start with Mario, then we go this way.
Okay, so for this movie, man, I would say I was entertained throughout the entirety of the film. I would agree with Hob that this movie is basically just a highlight reel of his high points in his life and a few lows. I wish I would have gotten to see more of the Civil War thing that was going on in Jamaica because
That's true. I thought we were gonna see a lot.
Because in the
more
trailer, I would assume that was going to be the main point of this movie. It was his like tour or how he got to that concert, that Peace Love concert. But I don't think this movie is a bad movie. I don't think this movie is also a fantastic, great movie. Also, I would probably give this movie out of 10. I would probably give it I'll probably give it.
It's tough.
I'm debating between a 6 or a 7.
Oh wow, 6 or 7.
I'll probably give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I was gonna
think
give
it's
it.
good.
I was gonna give it a 6.
Oh shit. How was it 6, man?
I understand it's 6. I'm not gonna lie, because after he was screaming, I was like, "Yeah, you are right. There is like, because
Yeah.
I knew my issue was I didn't really give a fuck about these characters outside of
Yeah.
Bob Marley, and then once he started screaming, I was like, you know what, that bumps my shit down.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it. Yeah, I was gonna give it a 7, not a 6. I don't think it was that low, but I thought it was still good overall. But okay, so 7. Javi gave it a 6. Mario, you gave it a 7 too, right?
Yeah, I
You gave it a 7.
7. Okay.
And is it worth a movie ticket? We should probably.
Oh
say
yeah,
that
we
too.
do that.
Honestly,
I would say so, man. I mean, if you're a Bob Marley fan, fuck it, yeah. Hell
For me,
yeah.
okay, this
Standard.
movie's a 7 for me, but I think you can wait for this shit to come out on streaming platforms. You don't have to go out and see it.
That's
in my
true.
opinion.
That's true.
But if
That's
you
true.
want to go ahead, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's not worth it. I think it is worth it, but me personally, I think it's something you can wait on.
I would say if you're a Bob Marley fan, like I say,
Oh
fuck it.
well, yeah.
I said go watch it. I think it's really good. I think it's good. I don't think it's like bad like how I guess Rotten Tomatoes, like what the fuck, those critics, like damn, super low. I don't think it's
that bad
trash or anything. Like fucking Madam Web, that shit was bad. That was bad.
Yeah,
But okay, so with that out the way, guys, now we're gonna get into the spoiler section. Even though I mean we did talk about Bob Marley and stuff, but like I said, all of that is public, information. If you know who he is in real life.
If you know,
but now
you
we're
know.
gonna jump into some specific scenes in the movie.
I want to hear this.
So yeah, guys. With that being said, thank you guys so much for listening. And if you're gonna stay in the spoiler section, we appreciate it, man. We're gonna switch in 1, 2, 3. We're back. We're in.
I mean, spoilers.
Or 3, 2, 1. I don't fucking know, man. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, let's. Okay, we start with you, Mario. What's the scene that you wanted to talk about first?
Yeah, we can start with me because it kind of leads into the
does
argument
it?
with Bob Marley with his wife. It
Oh,
will
it
lead.
leads to
It will
that?
lead into that. It will kind of lead into like
Oh,
in terms
okay.
of transitioning. I mean, for my
Oh,
thing,
okay.
it's because it's a lot of it's kind of to follow up on what Ha was saying, whereas like we kind of get introduced to these like side stories, but they only just show it that one time and then never again. And I think a good example of it is that. There was this one time in the movie, I forgot what part, but Bob Marley's basically on the phone talking to his wife who's in Delaware, and he's in this phone booth type shit, right? And there's a girl outside, like by the door he just left to go to the phone booth, and she's like looking at Bob Marley, where like, hey, us boys know that stare. It's like, hey, I'm fucking with you, like I'm feeling you like that. So I'm watching, and I'm like, wait, is Bob Marley? Is that his
Gonna
side
cheat
piece?
or some shit?
Is that his side piece right there?
And it's never confirmed.
And it's never confirmed.
And she was only there she got a decent amount of screen time. I was like
Yeah.
5-6 seconds for just her standing there.
Yeah, bro. So I'm just like,
And it's
okay.
and me, I'm like, who is this girl? Is she gonna play a bigger part in the story?
Same,
And she,
yeah.
No,
Never
she
comes
wasn't.
back.
She never
we never
comes
see
back.
her again. We don't know what happened. So we're
And-
only left to assume that did he cheat? And that's the question. Is like,
And the reason
Well,
why
what
I
was the
say
point of including it?
The reason why I say it's like transition to your scene with the wife because like
Yeah.
to clarify it for me, did the wife when they were arguing Bob Marley?
that's what I wanted to clarify. Well, I want to see what he like.
Okay, then you can talk about that.
Was the whole dispute with the wife, right? Because we're at this fancy party or whatever. We see his Bob Marley's wife talking with some other guy, and obviously Bob Marley goes up to her. He's jealous.
He's jealous.
And she gets upset. She ends up walking out, and while he's following her, and there's this whole dispute that happens in like this alley road area, and obviously they're talking about their own struggles and stuff. She's like, "Why are you being a jealous, teenager and
Teenager,
stuff.
yeah.
They're arguing. And so what I took of that conversation is obviously, right, the typical, I mean, she's saying, hey, I don't care about money. I don't care about whatever the fuck. I want love type stuff. You know, typical stuff. But then he ends up mentioning, yo, what's up with this guy? Right? Well, why is he here? And to me, it's like, is he from Jamaica? And we get that flashback scene of her walking with some other dude. And while he's young, just sitting there, like, looking at her, going with some other dude. Right? And then we get another flashback scene of them together by this, like, river lake. And it's like, okay, what happened? Is that guy that went up to her at the party, was that dude in that flashback from Jamaica? Is that, like, that's what I'm asking, Hav. Is that him?
I don't know.
Or do you know what I'm talking about, bro?
I'm not sure. I don't remember those flashbacks.
Really?
What the fuck? You don't remember
You remember
that?
the flashback?
No, I don't.
It's like him. He has his guitar, and he's like he sees his wife, and then her walking with some dude.
It's literally the wife walking with some other dude when they were young. When they were younger. And he had like that face, whatever. And that happened after. That happened like shortly a bit after they were having that dispute. And like he says something about, oh, he's from Jamaica or some bullshit. And I couldn't understand. So I'm like, wait, is that the same dude?
I would say the one when they're on the river.
Yeah.
I thought he was with Bob Marley because after that,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the guy he's walking with, that was the random dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then then there's another flashback after that, and it's just her and Bob Marley on that lake. So
Okay,
I'm like,
okay.
So what happened with that? Who was that guy?
I don't know because
Okay, so better question is, who the fuck was that guy? You know?
he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
But here's my other thing about that scene also. When she was like, when they were going back and forth, then she brings up like multiple things about him, like you don't like basically saying like you don't care about Jamaica anymore or some shit like that. Is what I took from it. He's like, oh, you're out here in Paris, you're with Gucci, you're out here, then you're here with these girls. I was like, oh wait, so is she talking about that chick we saw way back
exactly.
when?
That's what I was thinking
So
too.
I'm like, wait, what the fuck
That's
is
what I was
going on
thinking,
here?
too.
Like, are you both cheating?
And
is
no,
only
no,
one of y'all cheating?
I
What
took
the-
it, and also not only that, because he says, oh, he's this is how I took it. Oh, he's the same dude from Jamaica. We get that flashback scene.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. And she doesn't deny it. She just says something. Well, listen, money and everything is not everything. She's like, I have my needs too, or some bullshit. So to me, it's like, whoa, was she cheating too with that guy, or some shit, or what the fuck's going on?
The only thing I remember was
So like,
she
I was
said that-
confused with that whole shit, dude.
that and that she was saying that how she turned down offers to like go single basically. Remember that?
Dude,
She's like,
that would have been another example of what he was saying. That would have been cool if like we had that scene
where like they were offering
where
her
they were
shit.
offering her and try to betray like Bob Marley, but then she stood her ground and said, no, I'm not doing that or something. That would have been cool to see too, I guess. But you know,
It all just leaves
but yeah,
to
that
the obvious point.
scene, bro, I was just confused. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
I was mad
Is
confused,
Bob
too.
Marley cheating? But then, oh no, she later said, oh, and I'm over here trying to be a wife. I'm taking care of your kids and multiple kids. And Bob Marley has a bunch of kids. So my thing is like, there's no way that's all their kids with that girl. There's no way. There's got like does he have other baby mamas or something? Like that's what I'm interpreting. I was just confused. And obviously it's on us because I mean it's the way they speak. I mean we're not Jamaican, right? We can't really. And if they imagine if they had subtitles, it'd be like the whole Jacob situation. Like, I'd be like, fuck. But yeah, that whole scene, bro, I was just confused. Javi, I think, is my fact check if he had multiple baby mamas.
I think so because I'm pretty sure this movie, bro, happens within a year.
You think
They
so?
didn't say
A year?
1978 at the end of the concert. 1978. I could have sworn
Fuck,
you're that
I'm
or
trying to
nine.
remember.
Is either 89 or 78?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Because if so, then what we're theorizing is true. He did have multiple shorties, bro.
Yeah, because in the
Because
very...
how can you have that many kids with the one woman? You can't. It's impossible.
What does it say, Have? You found it or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. Because I could have sworn in the very beginning of the movie where he takes his kids, it was just 3 of them.
It was 2 boys and that one and his daughter, right?
And his daughter.
I
Yeah.
counted 3 only in the beginning.
Yeah, I only counted 3.
And at the end, there's like
he had like
fucking
7 or
6.
some shit.
Yeah,
he
he
had
had a
like
shit
6
ton.
or 7.
That's
And
not-
like we get that hint of that weird girl just standing there. It's like, oh shit, did he cheat? Is that a baby mama?
I'm assuming so, bro. There's no way your
And-
wife's away for that
and low
long.
key, bro, that scene didn't have to be in there. Like, or like if it was, maybe flesh it out more. Maybe okay, fine. If Bob Marley's gonna cheat. Maybe have a scene where like he regrets it. But then again, that's us. You know, movie fans like coming up with some type of plot. What if it was just he cheated. He didn't really feel regret. So why include it? Or not only that, they just didn't know the details. Remember, his kids are young. And maybe his buddies obviously didn't know. You know, for example, Mario, you could once you go to your a Japan trip for the Star Wars shit, I'm not gonna know what the fuck's going on with you. And even though we're friends, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
There's something that might happen over there. You probably won't tell me. So how am I supposed to know? So I think that's maybe what happened. Maybe they just knew. Oh yeah, my father obviously cheated or something. Because
But he never told me what.
But he never told me exactly what happened. So let's
That's
just have
true.
So let's just have a scene, a subtle scene that hints that or gives that to the audience.
Yeah,
You know?
I get it, but then it goes back to obvious. Like, then why include it? Because it's just gonna
Yeah,
confuse and tear and like
It was
make the work.
confusing, dude. So I don't know who the I'm assuming he was cheating. Maybe
I'm assuming he
and
was.
who the fuck was that guy? Like, why did they show the flashback scene with Bob Marley
Dude,
and not
I
Bob,
don't
and Bob
know.
Marley and the girl with some other guy? Like, was she cheating too? The typical stuff. Oh,
If
you're
you
giving
cheat-
money and if you cheat, I'm gonna cheat. Or like you weren't satisfying my needs, so I had to find it somewhere else. That's how I was taking it, dude. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know, man. It was kind of confusing.
No.
So anything you have?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Yeah, what?
Did.
You did have baby mamas.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Knew it, man.
There we go.
So he said that he has 11 children.
Oh my god. Okay, that makes sense.
He
bro.
said he had many children. 3 were born to his wife Rita, which is the girl we see.
which
in
is the
movie.
first 3 children that we saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 2 other children were from Rita's previous relationships that Bob Marley then adopted as his own.
Oh.
But that's 5. And the other 6,
Uh-huh.
those are from other baby mamas.
From Bob Marley.
But
Yes.
can you find out if Rita cheated? Did she cheat? Oh wait. Then yeah, right?
Maybe that was that guy.
Because listen, because those 3 kids at the very beginning, it was their kids.
Well, there, yeah.
He
The other
adopted
2
2 more.
before they were together. I'm assuming.
No, after. It had to be after, because those were the only 3 kids that we saw in the very beginning of the movie. So maybe that guy was the baby daddy or some shit. No, there's no way. That's reaching.
impossible.
That's too much.
Yeah, I would say that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Because I do remember her saying something like, "Oh, I'm taking care of your kids, and they're not even mine," or something like that.
Despite being married to Rita Marley, Marley was in relationships with several other women around this time.
Bro, it's Bob Marley, man. Come on.
So here's what happened. They got married in 1966.
Okay.
They had 3 children together.
Okay.
They had 2 other children that were Rita's kids, not
Oh.
Marley's. And they were from
So they had 1 kid together.
They had 1 kid to get.
they had
No,
3.
They had 3 kids together. Bro.
Okay.
Okay, 3 together.
And then Rita had 2 other kids from a previous relationship before she got married to Bob Marley.
Oh,
Okay,
before they got married.
But he did cheat.
did cheat.
He did, because here he said that so he had a kid born Sedella Marley, born to Rita. Ziggy Marley, who's the guy that we saw at the beginning of the movie.
Oh shit.
He was born to Rita. Stephen Marley, who was born to Rita. Robbie Marley, who was born to a Pat Williams. Unless Pat is another man.
What the?
No, I'm just kidding. Pat's another
yeah.
girl. Born to Pat Williams, so that's already 1 chick. Rohan Marley, born to a Janet Hunt. Karen Marley, who was born to a Janet Bowen. That's already 3 different females, bro.
Oh, man.
Stephanie Marley, from an extramarital affair Rita had with Owen Italtaki Stewart, a former Jamaican soccer player.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
So Rita had an affair too.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I was right then.
So maybe that was
There we
that
go.
guy.
That was probably that guy. Or
Yeah.
It said from an extramarital affair Rita had with Owen Stewart, a former Jamaican soccer player.
It had to be that fucker.
Nevertheless, Bob adopted her as one of his own and entitled her to his estate. Julian Marley, who was born to
That's crazy, bro.
Julian
I'll be
Marley,
a bitch, but I ain't doing it.
Julian Marley, who was born to a Lucy Pounder. Kaimani Marley, who was born to an Anita Belnavis.
Okay.
And Damian Marley, who was born to a Cindy Breakspear.
Okay.
So this motherfucker had hella baby mamas, despite being married to this chick.
Yeah.
That's-
And she did cheat.
And she did cheat.
Rita did cheat. The wife did cheat.
It-
Yo, bro.
it was that guy.
Okay.
It
It
had
had
to
to
be
be. It had to be that guy. Then
had
okay.
to be.
Then the way I interpreted it was correct. Then. Okay, I get it now. All right, cool.
They both cheated, bro.
They both cheated.
They're like, you cheat, motherfucker.
They both cheated.
That's
man.
funny.
But him.
But we had to figure that out on the
But
internet,
listen,
bro.
But him accepting her daughter, like that belonged to another man into like his state, like I guess me personally, I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, yo, bro, that's not my kid. You know, it's a whole another man's kid, bro. What the fuck? But hey, man, listen, man, come on now, money and fame, man. Come on, man. You telling me?
That's why when we saw all those kids, I'm like, bro, he's famous, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a
he's
bunch of them. I'm like,
famous.
wait, what the fuck's going on?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. I guess we clear that up. I mean, I wish they maybe, they could have.
I guess it all goes back to hobbies where like, bro, they never.
Dude, that shit. Now thinking back on it, that's kind of funny, man. With the whole lady, like the whole, like she's talking, he's talking on the phone, and it's just her just standing there all seductively for like 5 seconds, and then we never there's nothing else.
I know.
That shit was funny, bro. And the whole cutscenes and stuff. All right, so I guess it makes sense with the whole cutscenes. I'm surprised you don't remember the cutscenes, Hav.
No. Yeah, I
pretty
haven't.
lengthy.
So I have it pulled up here.
Oh yeah.
When the recording company schedules a tour in Europe, Marley also aims for stops throughout Africa to inspire the people there because of like the whole like stopping the peace. This leads to friction with Rita as she and Marley argue. That's the scene that we're talking about on the street.
Yeah.
That leads to friction as where Rita, as she argues with Marley about his responsibilities as a husband and a father. In addition to he gave up on promoting peace back in Jamaica. That's what that scene was about. And then look, here it says Marley also gets into an altercation with manager Don Taylor over financial dispute.
Yeah. What I thought.
But you see how like it was only one sentence on a Wikipedia plot?
No,
That's because in the movie it was just that one scene and that was
No, what I thought happened was obviously they were looking to fund the whole Africa shit. And so what the manager was doing, he was taking those funds from like investors or whatever, and he was pocketing it. Mm-hmm. That's how I took it.
No, yeah, that's what was happening.
Okay, that's how I took. Okay, cool.
And then Bob Marley found out. I forgot.
And he just beat his ass, and that was it. Like
he was like, "The one I tell you from the beginning, don't lie to me. Do not lie to me."
Yeah,
I remember that.
But like, we didn't even see how he found out.
No,
we don't even know how he found out.
I'm assuming
We just see
his
that
wife told him because remember his wife was like, "You didn't even know who you could trust" or some shit like that. And then that scene happened after that altercation with her.
And that's the dude that got shot 6 times?
Yeah.
How the fuck did he survive that?
I don't know, but apparently he took 6 bullets.
Dude,
bro.
he took six shots in the middle of the mass, bro. Like right here. Like, what, how do you survive? No way.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, hey, if it happened, it happened.
Hey,
bro.
what you
Lucky.
think about the Bob Marley forgiving the guy that shot him?
Oh, him forget. I mean, hey man, it's a Bob Marley thing, man.
I'm also looking shot. I was like, damn, I thought he would have to be like,
I wouldn't.
Some sort of
me
like.
personally, I wouldn't forgive, man. I wouldn't forgive or forget, man.
I would be like, you try to
But
kill
it's
me,
Bob
bro.
Marley, though.
I was going to say, if anyone's going to
better-
forgive, it's going to be him.
He's a better man than us, man.
Okay, so here it says that there have been other websites that noted additional individuals who claim to be family members of Bob Marley.
Oh shit.
One of those being a Makita Marley, who was born to Yvette Crichton, who was another bitch that he cheated on. But she was born. This Makita chick was born after Marley's death. But yeah, man. So yeah, he had other bitches, man.
That's crazy.
But he was married. That's crazy, bro. He like me for real. Hey yo,
He not like me, man. I'm not accepting no kids. I'm not accepting no kids that ain't mine. The fuck?
you wouldn't do that?
Fuck no, bro. If my wife cheated on me and had another baby with some other dude, I'm not accepting that kid. It's not my kid.
That's crazy.
That's your kid, Huff? Not me. It could be hers. Not me though.
That's crazy.
It ain't gonna be my kid.
So
bro.
you won't treat him like shit? Like, I don't give a fuck about you. You're my kid.
It's not my responsibility. It's her. It's the father's.
That's true.
It's the father's, bro. What the fuck? It's not my responsibility.
Not even
listen,
as- not
listen,
even-
if I have kids with multiple women, that's my responsibility. If I'm taking care of them, okay, cool. That's on me. I made that choice. I'm gonna do that choice. But if my wife cheats on me and has another kid with another man,
Yeah.
that's no longer my responsibility. It's not
Right.
my kid.
You
That's
won't
the father's.
You won't even be like, you know what? I'll be like a stepdad or something.
No, dude.
No.
Hell no.
I feel like it's not right.
No, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No. But do you not see every other kid that I'm taking care of? Like, if hypothetically, if I was like Bob Marley, I have so many kids. I'm gonna, yeah, sure. Why not add another one that's gonna that's gonna get into my estate and fucking drain money and shit? Like, nah, man, it's not. What the fuck? You cheated on me, ho. The fuck? Go back with your dude. That's his responsibility, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I may sound like an asshole, bro, but hey,
But that's
Actually,
considering
though.
if you stay together with this girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's if you stay with her. And
I wouldn't though.
That's-
I actually
I
wouldn't stay with her.
either.
I wouldn't stay
I
with her.
wouldn't stay either.
At all.
That's funny as shit. You
No,
wouldn't
bro.
stay with her, but you have other kids with other women.
It's an evil world.
She stayed with
It's an evil world. Hold on. It's an evil world. Wait, hold on. Who put in the work? I did. I put in the work.
for what?
Like I'm the one who got like
Oh,
hypothetically.
yeah,
right?
rose
I'm the,
to fame and
I'm the
shit.
one rose to fame.
Is that hypothetical?
Hypothetically, yeah. I'm the one that put in the work. I'm the one providing for everything. What the fuck?
I feel you. on that.
Like what the hell? Like I'm the one. I'm the one providing a luxury lifestyle, and like you telling me that you go out there and cheat. All right, cool. You go with that guy. That's not my kid, man. That's not my kid. You ain't my bitch. Like it's over. I have other baby mamas. Like it is what it is. If you leave, I got my other baby mamas. Like fuck it. It is what it is. But realistically speaking, I would try not to do that. I would try not to have baby mamas.
Fuck.
I would want to at least have all my kids with one chick, with one woman. And if I had side pieces, that's
One
a whole
love.
different thing. What do you mean? I'll have a main girl and I have side pieces. I have side pieces. Future girlfriend, man. Hope you're not listening to this shit, man.
Nah, they're gonna clip this and.
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah. Yo, hold on. Whoa. Y'all hating on me, but Bob Marley have 8 baby mamas? Y'all hating on me though.
One right before he died.
That's your argument.
Like in court? Yeah, it's like, yo, whoa. Why am I a bad guy? No, like if I'm getting canceled or some shit on YouTube or some shit. Oh my God, look what he's saying. Look what Six is saying. Bro, hold on a second. I'm the bad guy? Like when Bob Marley can have kids with multiple chicks, I got all my kids with one chick, but I could have some side pieces, but I'm the bad guy. That's crazy to me, man. You know, I don't get that, man. That shit funny.
That's funny.
But okay, we cleared that up, man. I'm glad we cleared that shit up, bro.
We
But,
did all that research though. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, then again, I think it was probably clear as day, bro, but we just didn't understand their accent, especially when they were like fucking yelling. They were yelling in that accent, so maybe if you I'm glad, I guess that's what I made up of it, that whole situation. I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. But I'm glad we got it out the way. I mean, is there anything else? Any other scenes that we were talking about and stuff?
No, I think the only other thing I can mention that I guess surprised me, or I was like, oh, what the fuck, I didn't know that, is that he died really young.
Oh yeah, dude.
He died
I
at
did not know.
32?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know how he died.
Me neither. I didn't know how he died either.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know how he died. So he died from skin cancer, and at age 36, bro.
36.
36. That's young, man.
Yeah.
That's young. That sucks, bro. He would have still been here with. Wait, actually, how long ago was that? How long ago was this when he died?
Late 70s, early 80s.
So early 80s when he passed.
No, he would have.
Oh,
been
when
today.
he passed.
Yeah, when he passed. Yeah, when did he pass?
When he passed. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
what year did he pass?
I don't know how old
it
he was
in the 80s or
when in the
90s?
movies.
He passed away in 1981.
So
Yeah, he would have still been with us, I think, man. He would have been in his 60s or 70s or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But dang, man. That sucks, man. That's unfortunate. And that's one thing that
He'd be in his 70s.
His 70s, yeah, okay. That's one thing I've noticed, bro, is that a lot of people that rose, like a lot of like famous people, I guess they have like a lot of like health issues like that. Like there's a bunch of artists that had it like that. And I'm like, dang, bro.
Look at Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And could it be like
his shit?
I know it's not that's what it is, but what I think of is like, dang, it's one of those things where, okay, cool. You are lucky in a sense of having a luxury life and fame and stuff, but you're like hindered with this. It's kind of like the whole thing, oh, you have a superpower, but you have a negative to the superpower.
It's like that one smart dude that passed away. The one was
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah. Have you seen his biopic?
I've not seen it.
I love it. I love that one.
It's
Yeah,
really good?
yeah, I liked it a lot.
Like for example, yeah, him. He was blessed. He was a fucking genius, bro. But unfortunately, right? He was born that way, right?
No.
Oh, he wasn't born that way?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, it got discovered like later in his like life.
And it was
then
a disease that caused them to do. Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Okay.
Even that guy,
Damn.
that motherfucker, I think was a player too.
Oh, yeah, right. Dude, that sucks, man. You see, it's one of those things. Like, dang, bro. Like, what the fuck's going on? That's unfortunate, man. That man a genius, bro. Honestly, man, I don't get it, man. I don't get how like there could be geniuses and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you know this? Like,
What do you know that? I don't
like
know.
how the fuck? Like, cubed? Like, what you mean cube, bro? Ice Cube? I listen to him. You know what I mean? No, cube, squared feet and all this crazy shit, man. I don't fucking know, man. Smart ass people, man. I don't get
That's
it, man.
funny as shit.
Actually, that's kind of a good question. And this is off topic. Do you think you're born with that? Like the ability of your brain just able to comprehend more and being a lot more smarter and stuff? Or do you think that it's possible to really study and become like genius status level? I think you're born with it, bro.
I would
You
say
think so?
I think you're born with
Born
it.
with it?
I think it's a little bit of both.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like some people are probably when they're born, they may have something in their brain where like, oh, they process information just better compared to other people.
You just proved my point though. You're just born with
I
it.
feel like if like one of us, if we were just to dedicate time to study this shit and actually do it over and over again, make it our daily part of our daily lives, like to learn math, learn all this shit, you can.
Sure, but you wouldn't be. You'd be super smart enough to solve it and understand it, but you wouldn't be smart enough to create your own equations that make sense. Because that's what these geniuses do, bro. They create those equations. You could be smart enough.
You're right about that.
You could be smart enough to understand it and solve them, but are you smart enough to create your own equation that actually corresponds with reality and whatever you're figuring out? That's
true.
That's my point.
That is true.
So, I'm telling you, man, it's just that's some whole other level, bro.
Yeah.
Like not solving it, creating it your own.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point, dude. That's like a whole nother dude. I think you're born with it, dude. I think you are. Fuck it. But okay, I think that's pretty much everything. That was like a fun little discussion there. How long is this, man?
140.
Hey, man, it's not too bad, man. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys, for our Bob Marley. One love, right? One love, one heart, one destiny.
One people.
One love, one heart, one destiny. Like I'm dropping a point because they didn't have that in the movie. JK. But anyways, guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and we hope you guys enjoyed. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next one, guys. Take care.
Peace. See ya.